Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 161. I know you see some guys missing. I believe Sean will be here. I think he might have got mixed up with the time because, you know, us in the States, we had that, the daylight savings time or whatever. Sean might have got the time mixed up. I hit him up at the DM, but he didn't answer. But I'm sure he'll be here. Like I said, he probably got the time mixed up. He's probably thinking this, still I think it's 10:30 for him, and usually it's 11:30 for him or something like that. Who knows? But I'm sure he'll be here soon. Is the pony here? Oh man, I don't think he knows where the sniper's at. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for being here. We got a good show lined up. We got a few of the homies here already. Like I said, we're waiting for Sean and also Hyperfang, aka Devin, to show up. I'm sure they'll be here to POSs. But we do have the homie Joey here. What's up, Joey?
If it wasn't for me checking my phone, I would have been late too. Because I turned Central Time now. For me, it's 5.
Joey changed to a whole different time zone.
So it's like, goddamn, if it wasn't for me just checking, I'm like, goddamn, I would have been here. So I'm good, man. How about you, bro? What you doing?
Good, man. Just looking at the chat.
Yeah, somebody been sniped already, man. I don't know who it was. Maybe that
I saw that Riot dude in here.
Yeah,
man.
Apparently, if it's him, I hope he gets sniped. And if it's not him,
man,
you better be sniped for being fucking lying in the chat. Piece of shit. Anyway.
Listen, brother, we have something here that I don't think people realize. The ponies want to pop up in here and think everything is all good. Listen, man, they especially have a history of being a pony.
Yeah.
We have guys that will snipe you so quick just if they see your name. Snipe. So if you have a history of being a pony, you have a history of hating Xbox, trust and believe they will snipe you. You can come in here and say, hello, everyone. How you doing today? But if you have a history of being a pony, nah. Get out of here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. But R&B is here. What's up, bro?
Is he here, though?
What's good, everybody? How we doing this fine evening with all this daylight savings bull? I don't know why they just don't keep it one time and just call it a wraps, but it is what it is. We're still here. We're still gonna talk that shit, and we still got these ponies on our cross beams.
That's right, man. Yeah, they need to get rid of this whole daylight saving shit. I'm tired of it. Turn your clocks back hour. Turn your clocks forward. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? I'm tired of it, man.
So how did you call your clock change? What, an hour after, right? Like
I think this time it was shit. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
For those who work, who's waking up early in the morning and they take 1 hour off of your clock. You got to wake up an hour earlier now. That's fucked up, man. That's not fair. That's what happened to me.
It is what it is. Spring 4, right? 4. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, I got a couple super chats already. Let me get this. Adidas 20 with the 20 in Miami, enjoying the 80-degree weather. I don't miss the 36-degree weather in Chicago. Dirt, we basically get the same weather. TTS, Uncle Phil slapping Jim Will Smith style. I will tune in later tonight. Thank you, bro. Enjoy your vacation, man. Appreciate that. Justin March with the 10. Justin March, I always got love for you, bro. Thank you for the consistency and thank you for showing up every week, man. Every week. Appreciate that. So with that being said, guys, let me give a special shout out. Let me do my timestamp. Was last week. I actually forgot to do my timestamp for my members. Fonz Hudgens with the 2. The man stole our sleep hour. Right. Stole it. Yeah. I think that's what's going on with Sean, man. I think he just thinking it's, probably 5:30 my time. And he hasn't checked Twitter. I hit him up at a DM, but he'll be big. I mean, I'm sure he'll be here soon.
Now we're late, but he will be here.
He definitely be late. And Devin already said he's going to be late. Devin always late. Pieces of trash. All right, guys, let me give a special shout out to the members on the channel. You guys are awesome. Void Lock, Carolina Gamer, Jordan Mace, Mitchy Poo, Doom Reaper, General Spartan, M Flow, Scratch Aid, God Soul, Emmett Kamor, Boss Red, Oracular Fan, Jigga J, Light Master, Ladian Master, Milky Sweater, Mark 187, Dad Puns, Mark 2868, Chris Lee, Tony Grasso, The Fifth Horseman, Jay Gaming, Signal Elite, Chargasm, In No Origins, Mario 187, Jeremy Mack, Max City, Hector the Macho Man, Mr. Kima, Random Citizen, Doc Moons, Kenneth Williams, Soldier, Reese S, Young Hove, Chrono Boy J, Yeezus, PYD, Punk Ass, Cruise Missiles, Chaos Chevy, Dragonheart Yobi, Big Papa Mafango, Dan Lazawa, Highlander, 001, Jonas the Dad, One Trick Pony, Storm Walker, Cucumbers, KJ36T, Nine Lives, Iron Mike, Bucky 64, Squigglies, Eddie Chipmunk, DVLS, Joe Schmo, Eternal to Die, Lonely Little Black Mamba, Vontae 4K, Duke Togo, Gummy Hernandez, Dr. Dingle Nut, Doggy Dog 420, Limitless Jess, Willie Make It, Smitty Smith, Chio Walker, 2Man 55, Top Notch Box, RG Viper, X Coin, Deploy, Railski, Zero Power, Suffer the Pain, The Mechanic, Apollo Cooper, Raging Cajun, Photo Bro, Dragon's Blade, Primus Gaming, Sonic Ring, Hotspot, Layden Manny, Ray, Rock, Squiggly, Slim 73, Lawrence Davenport, Shinobi Kicks, Caribbean Hyper, Victor Click, Ozzy, Mr. Eldrick, Zodiac, The Blue One, Daily Warrior 83, Havoc, Karen's Raised Potato Salad, Reggie Lee, Texas, Manuel A1, Dark Child, Adidas 20, Tony Channel, Tip Diamond, Game Shark, Ritz, Tony Brown, G Steph, Javier Vadeo, Skywalker, Band Money, Seven Nevers, Raiden Blade, Your Baby Father, Maurice Brands, D Skills, H-Time, Good Gamer by Choice, Shine 786, Bounty Man, Lord Star Killer, A. Rodimus, Justin Mars, Pong Soul, Kendrick Star, The Angry Therapist, MD, Chill Carlos, Sports Sword Run, Hyper Frank Gaming, and Dutch. Woo, man, those
Lord have mercy. God damn.
Those members, man, you guys are awesome, bro.
There's a lot of new names too.
Yeah, man. You know, we had guys like Ritz, we had Ray, Max City, some people. I'm not sure who was on the top of my head. They dropped a lot of member chats, man, for the people. Thank you. Fonz Hudgens is a new member. Thank you, Fonz Hudgens. Randy G. Where is that? Why it doesn't show up on here? Oh, there it is. Randy G with the 2. It's nice not having to hear ponies in their bull. Yeah, man, we're tired of them, bro. I told you, man. Like, you guys know the story if you listen. I'm just like, Randy G, I'm tired of them, bro. I tell you, every time we see one of those punk ass ponies. The devil is not welcome here. You got to call. X Coin, why did you hide? Did you hire Rico Islam? Bring him back, bro.
Wow. Why he sniped him? Goddamn.
I don't know, because Rico Islam, he's like, that's the homie, bro.
What did he
Bring
say?
him back. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on early, man? This show. Top Notch Box with the 5. Damn. Darkalo. Sean Flintstone, Foot Snunk, and WBG Gang. Damn, bro. What's thank you, Top Notch Box, you piece of shit. Oh man. I thought I saw a member chatting on. Oh, no, that was just a wee bleed. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, bring Rico back, bro. Oh, okay, he was unhidden by years. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that.
He just said like it smells like bots in here. Of course it does. So like,
but he's a bot though. He's just, he was just being funny. Yeah, he was just being funny. Yeah, damn. Photo bro with the 2. We got one hell of a fam. WBG for life. There you go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. All right, now. With all this being said, let's go ahead and get to the show. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Devin and Sean will show up soon. Do my timestamps. Now, fellas, last week it was some huge news. And, we're not going to talk about this long because it's old news at this point. But I just wanted to kind of talk about it to get it out of the way so we can talk shit for the rest of the show, which is something I want to do. Starfield dropped their release date. They're having a Starfield Direct, June 11th. That will be directly after Xbox Game Showcase. Guys, what do you think about this? Joey, what's your opinion? Is obviously coming out September was the 6th. That's outside of the 12-month window.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Are you like these other guys out here with the, you're extremely disappointed that it didn't make the 12-month mark? Are you like, yeah, that's cool, but they shouldn't do the 12-month thing again? What's your opinion on the whole thing?
I mean, I think kind of last week, I kind of.
Hold on, Joy. Hold on.
Wow,
Hold on. Get your punk ass out of here.
Oh, damn, who was that?
Some dude named Blim Steel.
Well, he's out of here now. Fuck him. Anyway, snipers, you're the fucking best. Anyway,
I actually had a sniper. Where the snipers at, man? Hold on, I gotta make Justin Mars a sniper, but yeah. I mean, where the snipers at? Y'all let him talking that shit, man. Where y'all at? Justice Mars is the one that
I didn't even. No, for real. I didn't see him, Dirt. I didn't see him. I had the chat like next to me. I'm like, fuck that.
Bro, these ponies love invading this place spot, don't they?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Just I'm walking to make Justin. Yeah. So anyway, so Joey, what you think about the whole Starfield thing, man?
So last week I kind of like said like we have a whole bunch of games. I haven't finished like most of them. So you're gonna add more games to the pile. It's like a lot. So I don't know where I'm gonna finish them. I'm glad this game is being pushed until September because one, I might have games that I've finished and I could enjoy Starfield by itself. And the other part is we all know that Bethesda has a history and people call them Bethesda. As much polish as this game can get, as much of like quality it can get, high standards, I'm good. So in that part, I'm good. I'm happy. The game at least it has a release date. We're getting the event on June, which I think a lot of the leaks that the game was going to be coming out of June might as well be in like the date for the event. So maybe that got confused on people. Other than that, I'm glad that went to September. Now on the 12 months part, for the love of God, Xbox, don't you ever do that shit again. There's no reason to chain yourself up for no fucking reason. Like giving yourself 12 months to release a whole bunch of games, and we all know a lot of things can happen. Delays happen, games miss their release dates, things just happen. Don't do that again. That's all I've asked. I don't care if you delay the game until 2024. That's fine, as long as the game is coming out. But don't do that at 12 months again. Just that's all my criticism about this. That's the most dumbest thing they could have done. And the worst part is your own game missed the mark. That's just unnecessary. Don't do that ever again. Other than that, I'm hyped for Starfield, man. And that shit looks like fucking Interstellar to me. And I'm glad for that. So that's pretty much it, man. I'm glad that it's delayed because it's being polished. But other than that, I'm good. I'm good, Blair.
I agree with you, man. I know some people are like, yo, we're supposed to be 12 months. It slipped to 15 months. Okay, fine. I agree with maybe they shouldn't do the 12-month thing again because, like you said, so much can happen in 12 months. You just never know unless the game is damn near finished. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. R&B, was that you? Or was that you, Joy?
Yeah, I know. I dropped my cup of.
Oh, okay. So, like, unless the game is pretty much damn near finished, don't do the 12-month thing again. Just. If you have to do it, say 18 months. I mean, just to be safe, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
don't give a date, Dirt. Why give yourself a date?
Yeah.
Just give a year. Just give a year. Like, hey, 2023. That's it. Don't say what season, nothing. Just give a date. And we're going to be good. We're going to be wondering when is this game coming out. But at least you're not tying yourself for a PR nightmare that is happening right now. That once it said it was coming out in September, every fucking pony YouTube came out with a fucking video telling that game is delayed when that game didn't even have a release date other than 11/11/2022. It's like everywhere the game is in trouble. It's delayed. That's you didn't hear anything else about the game. Only delay. Don't do that. It's unnecessary. You do that to yourself. So
what happens? These people are looking for anything negative to run with. So if Xbox say, yo, man, we have a 12-month goal and some things, shit happens, right? So now these guys run with it. Where we have dumbass folks like Dreamcast guy and RGT with their stupid ass thumbnails, with their hands over their head, their hands over their eyes, acting like the world is coming to an end. What's wrong with Xbox? This RGT guy went as far as to say Nintendo and Sony doesn't delay games. I said, whoa, and the Xbox homies was on his ass with receipts. Receipts. See, that's the shit that irritates me, this fake outrage. Listen, man, you can sit here, you can say we're echo chamber, you can say we're a bunch of bots, and I can tell y'all to kiss my black ass, right? But the thing is, we're realistic people. Okay, they delayed it 3 months. Okay, every game has gotten delayed. All PlayStation bangers. Didn't Zelda and the Tears of the Frame Rate get delayed? Didn't they announce? Yeah. Didn't Nintendo announce Metro Prime 4 back in 2018 or some shit?
I think it was 17 or 16.
And we haven't seen one piece of gameplay. So don't come at us Xbox fans. Look at y'all. Look at this shit is stupid. Blah, blah, blah. Chill out, man. And especially these Xbox guys, that I'm a whole Xbox accountable guys. I'm a whole Xbox accountable. This is unacceptable, Xbox. This is unacceptable. I can't believe you.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just annoying, man. Like, I'm not saying Xbox doesn't deserve criticism. You guys can definitely criticize them. But it just seems fake to me. It just seems fake to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they're looking for attention. 3 months. 3 months. If you guys want to say like me and Joy said, yo, don't do the 12-month thing again, guys. Okay, that's fine. But Xbox, damn it. Oh, man, y'all have messed up. Yeah, but I can see this shit got delayed to 2024. So, yeah, man, that's just how I feel about it. Let me get these super chats so I go to you, R&B. Mark 2068 with the 2 Dirt out here quick scoping. Yeah, man, these ponies, man, I bring they musty asses in here, man. The angry therapist with the 10. The 12-month mark don't bother me. Remember, this could have bugs like most of their games. Now the Xbox owns them, they would be destroyed and take the heat off all of it. Absolutely, bro. Anything that happens, if this game doesn't get a 9 or a 10, anything happens, the first sight of a bug,
Pony's gonna start that bullshit.
Xbox.
This is gonna be the most scrutinized Bethesda video game in history now because Xbox has it. Like, what do you think is going to happen to Redfall when it comes out? Huh?
Yep.
It's going to be scrutinized like a motherfucker.
But don't forget, Joey, if the game does well and scores well, this is an Xbox game. They were developing this before Xbox.
So which one is it? Because of management is delayed, or if it's good, it's not an Xbox game. It's like, come on, man. It's I don't even know the word anymore. It's like, this guy's being blocked again. God damn. Another snipe.
Snipe there. So, RB, what you think about? I'm sorry. I got to come on super chats. Dragon Heart Yobi with the 5. We didn't see thousands of videos of them saying Horizon Forbidden West is delayed. What's going on at Sony? None of that. Blind eye. Facts, bro.
Faction been announced like the year The Last of Us 2 came out, right? And we still haven't gotten that game. We got concept art of that game. Bayonetta was like delayed like for 6 years. Tears of the Dumbass has been delayed a whole bunch of times. Nobody's complaining. But Xbox doesn't drop the game. For some reason, everybody forgets about Hi-Fi Rush. They on purpose, they forget about that game. We literally have a game in less than a month, and nobody's counting on it. They're still thinking about, I don't know what time they forget. I don't know. If you think about it, they think like it's this Xbox One that we haven't had a game since 2018 or even before that. It's like, what happened to Flight Simulator, Age of Empires, Halo that came out, Forza Horizon 5? Good games, by the way. No, they don't count none of that. None of that. And they want to pretend like nothing's on the Xbox. That's what irritates me. Not even the 12 months thing. It's the whole denial of good games that we have. That's what's pissing me off. Pentiment, thank you. Am I the only one talking?
Yeah, so shout out to Dragonheart, that was a great super chat. Lucky Mo with the 2 Xbox did say targeting 12 months. That's
did.
True. They did.
That's true. We're not hiding that part. That's their fault.
Yeah. Joaquin Brandt with the 2. I'm sorry, with the 5. Dreamcast guy needs to worry about all them. Oh shit. All God, that pus in his face instead of these fake outrage videos before all them butter chiclets fall out. Oh my God. He said he got butter chiclets. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all brutal, bro. Long live the Black Mamba with the 5. Tim Dawes said the date was more about placement than anything. Delays are a problem is because people keep complaining about lack of news and RGT is a bozo. Yeah, man. Listen, it is what it is. People are like it's the first time a game has been delayed. Like, come on, man. Soldier 251 with the 10. Dreamcast guy couldn't wait to see that delay. He stayed up. He stayed until midnight to report it. I don't care if the game comes out in 6 months or 2 years. Just make sure it's done right first time around. Facts, bro. Make sure it's done right. Because I said this last week. When the game is delayed, and if the game comes out fire, nobody even talks about the delay.
Nobody remembers.
If you do talk about the delay, they'll say, man, I'm glad they delayed this game because it's fire. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's delayed and it still come out trash, that's something else. But, it's the same shit. Gamers by choice with the 5. I think the people that are upset about Starfield announcement are the people doing list wars. People who just play games are okay with a delay. Listen, man, I agree with that. And I also told you guys that a lot of these guys have relationships with ponies, or they talk to them a lot, or they debate with them a lot. And a Xbox game getting delayed is giving ponies an advantage. So what they do, they will go off on Xbox to make it seem like, 1, they're holding Xbox accountable, to 2, because they're actually pissed because they are losing a little leverage in their debates. Listen, man, I'm telling you guys, pay close attention to everything that I'm saying, because that's exactly what it is. And I tell you guys this every time because I said it 100 times already. I did it. I did the same exact shit in the past when I used to be in DMs with ponies and going back and forth and trying to be cool with them. I did that same shit. I would say, Xbox, what are y'all doing? Blah, blah, blah. It's crazy, bro. Hey, man, like the sniper's busy today, man. This must have ponies.
Good. Snipe them all.
Because last week we ain't had no ponies in this bitch. Snipe them. Snipe them. Some more super chats. Let me see.
There's quite a few.
Yeah. Randy G with the 5. Ponies have a hate affection for Phil Spencer. They all want him to be fired. I always hear it all the time in the Ponies podcast. They hate Randy. They hate Phil Spencer for some reason, bro. I do not know why. They despise the guy. Like we make fun of Jim Ryan.
But we don't hate. I don't hate Jim Ryan.
I don't hate the guy. They hate Phil Spencer like he banged that girl or something. I'm like, why do they hate Phil Spencer so much? You're delusional if you say Don Match was better than Phil Spencer.
Shit.
And that's their go-to argument. I don't know what Phil Spencer did to these ponies, but they hate him. Like I said, we didn't hate Sean Layton like that, or
I actually respect the motherfuckers.
Andrew House or Yoshida. We didn't hate those guys, but they hate Phil Spencer for some reason, man. I do not know why. Every time Phil has an interview, they will intentionally misquote him to make him seem like a liar. And listen, I'm not saying Phil is perfect, but what the hell, man? Dragonheart Yobi with the 5. Here is another one of all those who are super angry about Starfield delay. Before 2024 ends, that game better reach over 15 million sales. They said that shit, bro. Oh, goodness, man.
No. Here's the thing that I actually like. If Microsoft as a business company, right? Mm-hmm. If you think about it, you're not gonna. You having a close relationship with Activision Blizzard. Hell, you're about to buy them. You're having Diablo on June, right? If it's on Game Pass or not, we're talking about that later. having Starfield against Diablo is not fair for none of them.
Right.
Because the fan base of Diablo has been waiting for that game like a motherfucker, and everybody waiting for Starfield. Oh my god!
Who's playing the TV?
Sorry, I gotta put myself on mute.
The fuck was that?
That's some crazy ass Latino shit. All right.
All right. Okay. Long live the Black Mamba with the two.
I'll explain later.
Okay. Long live the Black Mamba with the two. Please ignore. They said subject to change. Well, the people intentionally ignore that kind of stuff, right? Because it fits their narrative to ignore that kind of stuff. Dragonheart Yobi with the 5. They hate Phil. How? He's a gamer like us, always in public. Sony execs. You wouldn't catch them drunk on a curve. They are non-existent. Facts, bro. Listen, man. Something happened a couple weeks ago. I couldn't believe the shit. It said Phil Spencer followed me, right? I'm like, man, who is playing? I click on it. It's really Phil Spencer. He followed me. And I'm not the type to go brag about it on Twitter. But the thing I'm saying is what Dragonheart Yobi said. He's a gamer and he interacts with us. I guarantee Jim Ryan or Yoshida or any of those guys at PlayStation follow any of these pieces of shits in the community. Guaranteed they don't. Here I am, just a pro Xbox YouTuber, 8,000 subs. Phil Spencer and Aaron Greenberg follow me. Aaron Greenberg followed me last year. Phil Spencer followed me 2 weeks ago. So that just goes to show you, man, they rock out with us. They might be listening to these podcasts. And here I am. I'm a guy just, like being pro Xbox. And he somehow seen it. He somehow noticed me being pro Xbox. And he followed me. So, I mean, those guys say they don't pay attention to y'all. Well, listen, man, I understand their business, but I guarantee Jim Ryan don't follow none of them pieces of shit. And I didn't even want to say it, because I'm not the type, there's some people that follow their one on Twitter. Yo, Phil Spencer follow me. That's not me. I'm more of a humble guy, but Dragonheart Yobi just made a great point. You know what I'm saying? So, the angry therapist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get this. The angry therapist with the 5. They hate Phil, but eat and drink the lies of Jim. Absolutely, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? What the hell's going on with you, Joey?
So let me explain what you just kind of heard. And somebody I kind of said on what is that Telemundo bullshit going on in the background? In the States, you know what an ice cream truck ride is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're like sitting down in your house and you hear the little song and you go buy ice cream. Over here, it's a truck that sells fruits, vegetables, and sometimes even furniture. So they go to suburban areas. They say, hey, we're selling fruit. And people just buy them fresh.
So I get it. Okay.
So that's what it is.
They sell fruit, vegetables, and like furniture. Damn.
They have like really good made rocking chairs and things like that. Yeah, that's
that shit crazy, bro.
It's not crazy though. It's kind of funny.
Hey, yo, Max City is gifted 5 more memberships. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Shout out to Max City, man. Real Xbox guy, bro. Hey, shit, man. I was like, what the hell is that noise? All I heard.
It's just a guy yeah, they just announcing what they have, and people go out and buy fresh fruit. It's shit like that.
Nah, that's funny stuff.
I mean, I live in a new suburban area, and they were not coming in here like a week, from 2 weeks out of nowhere. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Hey, man, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to Max City. Hey, Max City, you the homie, bro. Shout out to Max City, man. Man, let me get these other super chats. This topic lasted longer than I thought it would. Ice Cold Cabbage with the 5 pounds. The ABK deal will be the end of Sony. Just talking about the deal closing is like showing a cross to a demon. They scare shitless. Talk that shit. Man, we got to get into that again too, right? I know I did a Dark Man podcast. We've been talking about it, but my God, man. This ABK stuff. man, and Jim Ryan, bro. Mark 2068 with the 5. Did Sean Flintstone get stuck working late at Slate Rock and Gravel Company? No, like I said, I think Sean got mixed up. In the States, we have the time, what they call it, daylight savings time. Our clock went forward, and Sean might not be here for 30 more minutes. But I hit him up in the DM, but he might be taking a nap because Sean used to take a nap right before the show. And he probably taking a nap and shit. Call We with the 10. Phil is a threat. Phil created a situation where Xbox now has all the major shooters, RTSs, and Western RPGs. He may go after something like Arc System Works or Team Ninja. He's dangerous to the pony species. Absolutely. Well said, bro. Well said, man.
I just love how people in the chat actually know what I'm talking about. I saw a lot of people in the chat like, there's a guy in Texas that's selling corn. It's exactly kind of like that. There's a guy like a paletero sending some shit with a horn, selling and beeping a horn. It's exactly like that. It's just
funny, bro.
It is what it is. There he is again. I don't know if you can hear him.
No, we can't hear him this time.
I'm
Looney
laughing
boy.
because it's weird for you guys. I get it.
No, it's cool, bro. It ain't that weird, really. Looney Boy with the 5. Can you imagine Phil Spencer on WBG Podcast? One day it's going to happen. We are going to grow this WBG army. Hey, man. Hey, we're going to try our best, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just, I always said, if your show isn't too bad, like when I say bad, I mean too raunchy, too, crazy, people are listening. People are listening. Especially when you're growing, people are listening, man. And when he followed me, I couldn't believe it, bro. I said, "Whoa, this is the real Phil Spencer." And like I said, I'm not saying that to brag because I said it happened a couple of weeks ago. It's just that it just shows you that executives at Xbox, they rock out with the community. We've seen Aaron Greenberg do plenty of things with the community. We've seen, bro, Phil Spencer follows a few of us in the community. Like I said. I don't see Jim Ryan following none of those guys. I don't.
Dude, let's keep it real. I don't see Jim Ryan even playing a fucking video game.
Yeah. He don't know how to hold a controller.
Statements he said of people. Yeah, he didn't know how to hold a controller. You see one of his pictures, the PlayStation 5 was like backwards. He tell that dumb shit like, why would you want to play old games? Like the whole bunch of dumbass things that come out of my mouth. Put it this way. If I have to bet my life between Phil Spencer beating somebody else in a video game and Jim Ryan, who will we choose? Like, for real.
Yeah.
We choose Phil. That motherfucker knows how to shoot in video games, bro. Look at his hours in Destiny, in Halo.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is Jim Ryan even on Twitter?
Nah.
Barely. I mean, like, he has an account, but he doesn't really say anything.
But that's what I'm talking about. These ponies come at us for fanboys or whatever when we have actual executives who are actual gamers, but then they'll how do I put this correctly? It's a kid show. They'll ingest that large poll from Sony and get no shout outs, no follows, no mentions, nothing. These executives act like these people don't exist, but they treat them better than like the family, it seems like. So I don't understand.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Dragonheart Yobi with the 10. One more thing. He was at a past E3 and a journalist wanted to talk. Dude was there to do his job with no passion for gaming. Instead, Phil called a fan over to get away from dude. Phil was there for the fans. There you go, man. There for the fans, bro. And that's why, I just listen. I don't care what they say. I like Phil Spencer, man. And I said this last week on my Dark Man podcast. He has literally, he's rebuilt the Xbox brand. Flat out, man. We've heard all the stories. I mentioned it several times. He has rebuilt his brand to the point that Sony is out here crying. They are fighting for their life. The R. Kelly meme. I'm fighting for my life. Yes, PlayStation is still the market leader, still selling extremely well. They're still selling extremely well. But why are they up here crying like some hoes? What they're doing is really pissing people off. And guess what? Phil Spencer, through all of this shit, Phil Spencer is the head of Xbox. Through all of this stuff, people still say Xbox in third place. Y'all in third place. Y'all ain't got no games. But yet and still, they can't stop talking about Xbox. Yet and still, Jim Ryan is scared to death. Telling you guys, man. This shit is crazy. Nate Dogg with the 2. To be fair, I think RGT still isn't as bad as Wooly. Oh, he's definitely not, bro. No doubt about that. He's definitely not as bad as that guy. Neither this Dreamcast guy, to be honest with you. Ken Williams with the 5. Pony should focus on Sony instead of Xbox. They are very distracted on us. It's going to haunt them in the end. Oh, yeah.
That should be very true. Like, every Pony podcast should be sitting down doing a show about their VR. How many ponies have you seen talking about VR? And not using Xbox doesn't have VR. None of them. None of them talk about VR. They all talk about why Xbox doesn't have VR instead of celebrating their own peripheral.
Exactly.
What kind of gamer does that shit?
Hey, Joy, and isn't it funny they always like to say when E3 2016 when Phil mentioned VR, Phil said high fidelity VR. Listen, if y'all don't understand why he said that and why they don't talk about it anymore, y'all don't want to pay attention. Clearly, their intentions was to do a VR. And clearly, they looked at the numbers and said, nobody gives a shit about VR. Bro, nobody cares about the shit.
And that's why ponies don't do a show about it, because when you talk about VR, you're going to lose fucking viewers. Everybody's like, nobody want to talk about this shit. So, come on, man. You know what's hot? Xbox. Either you hate them or you love them. That's what's always hot. All these fucking podcasts and pony podcasts are alive because they talk about Xbox, not PlayStation. Xbox. So more respect to Phil and the brand, motherfuckers. Anyway.
All right, Joey. Damn. Hold on. Yeah, John TJ, hold on. You get some water. John TJ with the 2. Hi, Dut. Sean must be lost. Nah, Sean's not lost. I really feel that he like here in the States,
time zone went to prehistoric times. That's what
our time changed, and he probably didn't know.
You got messed up.
Yeah, Joey always messing shit up. G Stealth with the 5. Yo, Dirt. Ponies are afraid of Phil Spencer. Run the clip. Phil laughing. What clip you talking about, man? Phil laughing on the ass. Oh man. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. R&B, you got anything else about this, bro?
Yes, I do. Sorry about that. I had to get it off my hands. Just honestly, all right. So they set expectations for the first 12 months. We held them to it. For whatever reason, they dropped it. Okay, fine. Honestly, Xbox is in such a better position than when they were before, like in 2016, 2017, where they would say things and they would flop, or they would say things fall through, but there was a strong beginning and no tail where we just didn't trust them at the word. Now, with what Xbox is doing, honestly, okay, Starfield falls into the second half of the year. Cool. Does it mean they didn't keep the word? Yes, it does. And we're going to riot in the streets? No. Why? Because we got Hi-Fi Rush. We got Atomic Heart. And what was it? Wulong.
Which is amazing, though.
Exactly. Just dropped in Game Pass.
Season 3 of Halo just dropped, bro. That shit
exactly. No one's talking about that. We have stuff dropping on our regular cadence when before we'd had nothing. And I'm supposed to cry about Starfield getting delayed to September, October? September. Like, so why would I be angry? Like Xbox, this is why I don't argue with ponies anymore. Xbox is in such a better position. What is there to argue about? What is there to argue about? Our RIP Xbox is dead. Like, what else is there to bring up on it?
Yep. Hey, yo, R&B said something really important, guys. He said, that's why I don't argue with ponies anymore. That's the same thing why I don't argue with ponies anymore. Imagine picking up an envelope and arguing with that shit. That's how it is arguing with ponies, debating with ponies. This is why I don't do it anymore. I've been there, done that. That's why they bring their musty asses in here talking trash. Snipe them. And the devil is not welcome here. He's not. So don't bring y'all stupid asses in here. The devil is not welcome here. Y'all ain't welcome here. That's like RB said, bro. That's why I don't argue with him no more. You know? So, yep. Duto, you're better off debating with a brick wall, because if you win a debate with them, they will flip that narrative so quick. Going back to that old quote from Roddy Piper that I love to say, he said, when you think you got all the answers, I change the questions. Those ponies will change the question on your ass so quick. You be like, damn, wasn't we just talking about Damn. What? They changed the question, bro.
I don't know if this guy's gonna be like the POS of the week or anything, but one of the dumbest things I saw, like, what was like yesterday or the day before, like, no matter what happened to Forspoken, it still sold more copies than Hi-Fi Rush. And I'm like, oh my fucking god! And it's like, what the hell? What are we doing? It's like my brain hurts just repeating that shit. Like,
just repeating it, bro.
Hey, Joey, do we ever talk about that article where they try to praise Baldur's Gate 3 over Starfield?
Yeah, that was POS of the week last week. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's that tired of that shit. That's why I don't argue with ponies. It's done. It's over.
Yeah, that was POS of the week last week, bro. So it was crazy, man. So all right, man. Let's go ahead and move on. Need a couple super chats.
Chat with Javier over there.
Over there. First, we got Raiden Blade with the 5. I just want to say this PLC. If the CMA blocked Microsoft would just promote COD in UK, where every 14, everyone for $70, and the rest of the world gets it in Game Pass. UK gamers, LL.
That's a possibility. If they can do that, I don't know if they would, but they can do that.
Yeah. Javier Overdeo with the 5. Amazing to me how Starfield gets delayed and pushed back to September, and it's Xbox fault. But when it succeeds, they'll go, it doesn't count. Absolutely, bro. Just be prepared for it.
Exactly what's going to happen.
If Starfield does well, if the Metacritic is like 80 or 90, or like between 80 and 95, I'll say between 85 and 95, they would say that wasn't an Xbox game. It was in development before Xbox purchased them. Telling you right now. And if Starfield all of a sudden somehow got lower than the 80, Xbox ruined these games.
Also,
look at this Xbox game. I'm telling you, man.
I was saying, also, don't forget, Joey, that last question that got brought up. I was watching Michael Pachter because he's doing something with Destin. Shout out to Destin on YouTube. He had 2, I think, interviews or talking to him or something. And he was saying if Xbox gets blocked in the UK, they can literally just start a company in UK, call it Activision, whatever. Yeah, it'll be official UK business, and they couldn't stop them from then selling the game. They just have to deal with whatever UK regulations any other company has to deal with. So there are ways around it.
Yeah.
Yep, I actually saw that too.
Either way, Jim Day is gonna be bento.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, all right, I'll change the word. Either way, he's gonna be fucked.
Oh, come on, Joe. You trying to be PG-13?
Oh, come on.
All right, yo, let's move on. Let me get my timestamps ready. I'm assuming Sean gonna be here, man. He usually pops up. We'll see what happens. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do next. All right, guys. You know what? I usually do the intro with Sean, but since he ain't here, well, this is fucking started, bro. Shit, started. Piece of shit of the week. Y'all, we have the rare trifecta of POSs of the week. Now, listen, I had 2 already set, but I literally got about 7 to 8 people tag me today. Send me a couple of DMs. I got tagged on Twitter. Then I said, oh, this guy is most definitely. Like, this guy is the most obvious POS of the week, I think, of all time. So let me go ahead and oh shit, Sean said he coming now.
Hey, you see, he was taking it out. I was right there.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that was because Sean usually don't miss a show. If he missing it, he'll usually tell me like before, ahead of time. So let me share my screen, guys. The Allfather. The Allfather. If you guys haven't heard, the team that's developing Stalker 2, they're having some issues. They were hacked, and they're pretty much saying, they were just explaining what's going on with the company, with being hacked and how things are changing. And it's like they're going through some tough stuff right now. So this pony decides. Okay, you guys see it. So this pony decides, name the Allfather said, "You may hate me, But if Stalker 2 is never going to be released for PlayStation, I hope the hackers succeed. Your game fails and your studio is shut down.
Oh my!
Then this POS has the audacity to say sorry. The Allfather, you know what? You are the scum of the earth. You are a notarized piece of shit. You have the stamp of approval of being the POS.
You won the Life Achievement Award, like for life.
Yeah, the Life Achievement Award for being the POS. Come on, man. This is just too much. You're going too far, bro. You're going too far. You know what works?
14 dumbasses gave a like to that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, my God, man. It's come on, man. These guys, the console war is never this serious, man. Like I said, I would never go after people, family, or nothing like that. It's never that serious, man. Some of these guys just lost their freaking mind. But this guy, come on, man. But like I said, he's not the only POS this week. I believe this one, I have 2 POSs that is in a thread that I created. Well, look who decided to join us, y'all.
The POS of the hour.
Hey, what's going on, player?
What's up, man? You taking your nap? I forgot to tell you that our time changed. Is it an hour earlier there than usual?
Yes, 1 hour early, man. Sorry about that, man. I didn't know until I sent. I was thinking, like, looked at the messages, just getting ready. And I sent PYD, he goes, Sean, get up. I go, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I sent the message from you guys.
Yeah, that was my fault. I forgot to tell you, that's my fault.
Yeah, it's my bad on that, but...
Oh, shit, they got the Sean emojis in the chat going crazy.
Oh, shit, what's going on, people, and what's good, man? Sorry about that. Let's go. Continue, player.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I told him I figured it was because of the time thing. So look, guys, let me share my screen again. I created a thread because somebody sent me this POS of the week. His name is Cmaliketh, whatever. So he pretty much said, I bought Forspoken, Star Ocean 6, was the Valkyrie Asylum, and Tactics Ogre Reborn, and enjoyed them all. I guess most gamers these days would rather wait for a subscription deal than actually spend their money. So this guy is pretty much blaming Xbox Game Pass for Forspoken flopping. He is blaming... Listen, let me tell you something. He is blaming Xbox Game Pass for Forspoken flopping. But he's not the only POS in this thread.
Okay, go ahead.
The other POS, he comes after me. He comes after this tweet, the tweet that I put about this guy. He said, no one mentioned Game Pass, clown. They mentioned subscription deal. Not rather wait for it to be free on subscription. So I kindly replied to him with a finger pointing at the guy saying hashtag Game Pass effect. And I said to him, are you going to apologize now or later? The son of a bitch never came back. Y'all know he never came back.
There's so many wrong things with that first tweet. Like, first of all, none of those games are in Xbox. So it's failed on the PlayStation platform.
Can you imagine, guys? This guy is blaming Xbox Game Pass for Forspoken flopping, and then this other guy said he never mentioned Game Pass when this guy clear as day said hashtag Game Pass effect. Devin says it all the time. These ponies can't read, or they just refuse to read. They're so arrogant till they see what they want to see. It clear as day said hashtag Game Pass effect. He didn't mention Game Pass. Oh, come on, man. So Shy City. What's his other guy name? I don't even know this fucker's name.
Doesn't matter. He's a
Phantom, whatever your name is. Well, you know, all three of you guys are pieces of shit of the week. Piece of shit of the week.
Oh my god.
Shout out to the 611 people here so far. Shout out to
you
homies and
oh my
that.
god. Shout out to you guys. Do you see that though, fellas? These guys are out here, man. Goodness. This guy gonna tell me he didn't mention Game Pass. Come on, bro. Just read. Devin said all the time they can't read, man. It's right there, clear as day. He just ignores. See, these guys they conveniently ignore what they don't want to see, right?
Let's say for a second Game Pass effect wasn't there. Then he doesn't have reading comprehension. Like, who else is out there with a subscription service?
Right, exactly. Told you. They read what they want to read, bro, and they comprehend how they want to comprehend. So
100%. I know the two tweets. One tweet you're talking about the Stalker 2 stuff as well. I missed that, but I know which tweet you're talking about. But when it comes to like the Game Pass as well, it only when it works for them. When like one odd developer says or something, or the game didn't do that well, or we didn't get money, and they always blame Game Pass, no matter what. But when it's the opposite, the other shoe on that, it's crazy. They don't give it credit, nothing. But whenever they say a negative thing about Game Pass, that's when they use it. And that it's the Game Pass effect. But when it's time to give credit, nope, they won't talk about it. They never said it. And when you put the receipts out there, they disappear. They don't come back then because they know they fucked up.
That dude didn't come back.
A little tidbit that nobody actually thinks about. Most of Square Enix games are never in Game Pass, right? We all know that. There's two that has been. No, actually more than two, but let's use these two. Kingdom Hearts 3 and the first Octopath Traveler. Look for one article of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Octopath Traveler underperforming. There's none.
Right.
There is none.
There you go.
For all the games that are sold exclusively on somebody else's platform, there's always some underperforming bullshit happening.
Joey TTS.
Ain't that curious?
Joey TTS.
I'm just saying, dog.
The great point, man. A top-notch box with the 5 duds. That's why I get it. Fake Xbox, let them in the chat and on the podcast. Pony's numbers goal is to prove you wrong and make you look stupid. That's what they all do, man. Yep.
Sean G, yes, Outriders from Square Enix, they published it, but it wasn't for Game Pass because the developer said it. They would have been dead in the water. Game Pass actually saved them.
I give him more legs.
Yeah.
Yep. Photo Bro 117 with the 5. Dude unlocked 2 achievements, stupid AF and POSs of the week. Yep. Exactly. But achievement unlocked. Dummies, man. But yeah, bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy at this point. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Get my timestamps ready. Now, this is kind of a do you give a shit topic, but I said, we can talk about it for a quick second. Damn. Our boy Phil, man. 5425. I'm about to pull this up.
What do you do?
My timestamps. What you mean what do you do now, Joey?
I heard he was accusing by PETA because it was killing ponies in the streets.
Hey, Joey, that was a joke.
Somebody in the chat actually said that.
Okay. Phil Spencer recently tweeted, after a recent visit to Ninja Theory, reviewing Hellblade 2, I was inspired to go back and 100% Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice by collecting all the lore stones last night. Game holds up very well. Looks great, sounds great, and he's pretty much showed, his 100%.
Like a true fucking gamer.
Yeah, I didn't even 100%. I didn't get all the lore stones, but I got I think it's 900.
Everybody, I think 90% of the people, including myself, got 9 of them.
Yeah, 900. Yeah, so I did.
I actually have a glitch in Hellblade. There's like one stone that I can't get because it's already been open, but it doesn't give me achievement.
It might be the same for me then. That might happen.
Yeah, that might be the same. But Joey, I got the stone right here. All right. So look, think about this. We've been talking about Hellblade for a few weeks. We talked about how we think is dropping this year. If it doesn't drop this year, the damn show going to show it at E3 this year, and probably with a release date or maybe a release window. But guys, how impressed was Phil Spencer with Hellblade 2 that he wanted to go and play part 1 again? Like, he had to be like, whoa, my God. Let me go get this 100%. on Hellblade 1 because part 2 was
Let
going
me
to be
get this
amazing.
story right before I jump into Hellblade 2.
They can talk that shit. Well, listen, I'm willing to bet any of you guys here on the panel or in the chat feels like, do you know what? I'm glad back in 2017 I got these motherfuckers. I'm glad we acquired these dudes and that, because what they can do when they have man force behind them, the power and the resources, studios, and what kind of game they're going to be making, the game that people have been asking for, the game that's going to be pushing boundaries. I'm glad this is a studio we got underneath our wing as well, instead of the competition or anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Phil, we know he was in the UK, and he obviously would have visited Playground Games, Rare, Ninja as well. And I think out of all them studios, I think the closest one will be Ninja Theory with Hellblade 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like Jeff Grubb and Jez talked about, it's going to really, what they're targeting this holiday. I think it depends where Forza Motorsport lands as well now, after we got the release date for Starfield. But I'm 100% certain, like him, going back to the old one, he must have, do you know what? Listen, this game's crazy. I have to go back. You know, when you play a game, do you know what? The sequel's coming. Oh, shit. Do you know what? Let me replay this game. Which he did replay it, but he wanted to get all of the stones. So that's saying something. It's given that when he's in part 2, what he's in today, maybe yesterday, whenever he got to see the game, he must have just thought, like, listen, I need to go back, see what the first game is like. And this is what he said in this tweet. It still holds up well. And it still sounds great as well. But part 2 is going to make Hellblade 1 look like shit. And I can't wait to see it this E3. I'm sure, I'm 100% certain that the Xbox Game Showcase, we will get to see Hellblade 2, and we'll get a release window. Or maybe a day to lock in this year.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But it's like with movies, Sean. If you're like, it was a movie you loved,
Marvel. Let's go back to like the Marvel Phase 3 and that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, you want to go back to look at something? No, like, man, that's fire, bro. I want to see that again, or this new one inspired me to go back and look at the last one. You're so impressed with the new one. Damn.
Mostly, we use that word a lot. Like, well, when we use that phrase, like, it still holds up. It means because we have something new that is better.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So when he said that, he's like, hey, you know what? It still holds up, but god damn, Hellblade 2 is fucking amazing. I bet that's what his reaction was. It's
that's
like,
what his let me go back.
He's like looking at this game. Yeah. He's like looking at this game. He's like, you know what? Let me go back. No, I don't want to spoil let me go back and get this lore shit because this game's coming hot.
I got a cup for it.
Yes.
No, like Joey, this is what you do, don't it? You like Hellblade 1. It was a great looking game for what it did as well, especially back in 2017, 2018.
Regardless if you like the gameplay with the puzzles, that's another whole story. But the game is beautiful.
And that's the thing, you gotta understand. Like, he must have, you know what? Let me just take a look at Hellblade 1 just for a second, because the way Hellblade 2 is looking, I need to make sure like this is like a small jump. No, I think this is a massive jump, and that's why he went back to this like look and thought, yo, the improvement from part 1 to part 2, you guys ain't ready for it. That's what it is, play.
Listen, this is gonna be fun, bro. Like I said, this game is going to be a benchmark for Xbox first party, and I can't wait for it. And I can't wait for the crying to see. Oh, this is not an Xbox game. They still.
This actually happened to you though. When a game is so good that you actually get inspired to go back to play the other games or the older ones. You actually did this recently with Dead Space. Dead Space remake was so good to you. You're like, fuck it, I'm playing 2 and 3.
Joey, thanks for reminding me. That's exactly what happened. You know what? That's exactly what happened. Dead Space remake impressed me so much. I said I loved it. It made me go back to, and I realized I didn't finish Dead Space 2. I thought I did, but I didn't. And I finished it, and then I finished part 3. You're exactly right. That's what happened because Dead Space remake impressed me so much. So that's what happened with Phil. Said, whoa.
Yeah.
That shit is unbelievable. Let me go ahead and 100% this shit. Yeah, you're right about
Phil
that.
Came out and Phil goes, the game looks like shit, Dirt, the first one. The second one.
Dan Lazar with Defy. You guys already have the best podcast on YouTube. More funny and entertaining than our Lords of Diller. You guys got the right formula here. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. We're friends with those guys. But I appreciate you saying that, man. I am competitive also. So
no,
thank you for
100%.
that.
Let me just answer that. Everybody's got like a different style of podcast, and I'm glad there's different podcasts out there. Like when it comes to like WBG or TTS, you might like the shit talking, the entertaining, and just taking the piss out of each other. But the other shows out there that you might like more of the serious notes when they dig into certain games and different styles. So it's good to have a variety of different podcasts. But for sure, we want to be one of the best entertaining podcasts out there, and I'm glad you agree with us.
Absolutely. Sean hit the nail on the head. A variety. There's different styles of podcasts, and we're happy that you prefer you like our style of podcast. Because we tried to make our podcast a little different than everyone else. Because there are a lot of podcasts that's similar, just guys sitting around talking for 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever. We're obviously sitting around talking also, but we got a different little flair about our show. We got some segments, some shit like guess the Metacritic or POS of the week. We got a little different
talk
stuff.
like we're from the street.
Yeah, we some bad mother shit. Dan, but thanks, bro. Thanks, Dan. Dan with another 5. Stick with the no pony format. No PlayStation guests. I am sub from neutral channels, and for God's sake, don't say pause. The word. Great work, guy.
Yeah, listen.
That's for special occasions. Man, Dirt doesn't like it.
Listen, Dalazaro. I'll leave it as that.
Hey, listen, man.
Dirt.
They pause so much. You're not going to tell me as an adult, a 46-year-old man, I can't use the word big without saying pause. Like, if I say, man, that's a big hamburger, pause. That ain't no damn pause. I said the word big, man. Stop it. Now, if you say some questionable shit, that's fine, but I can't use the word massive. Like, what was we talking about? I was like, that's a massive something. He was like, pause. I was like, bro.
No, but last time you said something really questionable. Even you were like, oh, yeah.
Nah, if I said something questionable, that's one thing.
Don't say that shit.
Yeah, but come on, bro. You can't say nothing without saying pause. Like, come on, man. We can't do that, bro. But shout out to Tsunami. He used to say that shit all the time. Paul, like, dog, come on, man. You ain't gonna sit and tell me I can't. I saw some skit, man. The guy was eating a hot dog, and his boy was like, man, why you eating a hot dog? Like, bro, it's a freaking hot dog. Like, it's a hot dog, man. I can't eat a hot dog now.
Hot dog is a sandwich that happens to look like a schlong.
What they call it, like a glizzy now? They call it a glizzy. Like, I can't eat a glizzy.
What the fuck is a blizzy?
A glizzy. That's what they call hot dogs. Now I don't know, bro.
Where?
I don't make the rules, Joey. That's some shit in the States, maybe in the African American community. I don't make the rules, Joey.
Nothing better than a hot dog and dirty water. Fuck that shit.
It's frustrating.
You know what I'm talking about.
Give me fire, bro.
No, 100%. Like, when I listen to some of the dog shit podcasts about there, just for no reason they'll say pause. Yeah, this was big news. Pause. I'm like, motherfucker, please stop that shit. It's like stupid. You just got you like you're saying it for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. But I'm glad you guys noticed because me and Dale was talking about this.
I said this shit 2 years ago. Didn't I say it like 2 years ago? Like, bro, we got to stop with the pause every other word, Dragonheart Yobi with the 2. Will you all ever do a live stream of playing games? Sean has done that before in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have a setup now, but I will get the setup soon.
Yeah,
we have game nights. We did play live streams, but scheduling has fucked up a lot of us. So
now they ask me, do I like glizzies? Hey, shut up, PYD, Big Pop on my farm.
I've never heard of that in my life, and this is the last time I've ever.
Bro, when you be on TikTok and you be saying all kind of crazy, like, what the hell is that? I never heard of it till like last year.
Never heard of that. Yeah, and I'm not on TikTok, so fuck TikTok.
But no, TikTok is where you want to look at some. No, you know what? But anyway, back to what we said about Two man with the 55. Two man with the 5. Can you play the Italian kid? Keep up the great work. WBG and TTS for life. Thank you, bro. What Italian kid you talking about? You talking about this Italian kid?
You motherfucker. You motherfucker, huh?
Motherfucker looks like a Goomba himself, man. Piece of shit.
Corey Tidwell with the 5.
That's what he looks like.
Phil Spencer followed Dirty and turned around and sent him a DM saying, "Hey, big head, pause."
Whoa. There you go.
Stupid, man.
That's the correct use of that word.
No, but like we were saying, guys, sorry we got off track for a second, but we got to read, the super chats, and sometimes the super chats might take us somewhere else right quick, but we're back. Listen, Phil Spencer, listen, man, you can tell he's impressed with Hellblade 2, and this game is going to be a head turner. This game, I can't wait for Hellblade 2 so much to the point where they're not going to be able to say anything. I really think they're not going to be able to say anything. I mean, they'll try to find something to say.
You know what they're going to say?
A hard time.
You know what they're going to say, Dirt? That game has to be on PlayStation. They're going to start crying. Like, why is this game not on PlayStation? That's what's gonna happen there.
I already seen some stuff about that. Yeah.
You remember your boy was it there? Bad Ninja Theory.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your boy Colin.
My boy Colin. Your boy Colin.
I don't fuck with him.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, I can't wait when that game comes out because I still have that clip. Yeah. I still put it on the show. I'm gonna put it on the show. Why by Ninja Theory? This is why you
let the game come out.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna let the game come out. Why by Ninja Theory? we gonna have some fun, y'all.
Find that video. I got the full video of that. Like with the when I did that video about him and that with all them streamers and all that shit.
Yeah, it's funny stuff. But anyway, look who decided to join us, y'all.
President Dev.
You POS.
Dev for president. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Not much, man. We was up here having a lot of fun. We're about to move to the next topic. We just talking about Phil Spencer, how he's played Hellblade 2, and he was so impressed. He went back to finish to 100% Hellblade 1. And Joy had a great example of myself when I love Dead Space Remake, and it made me want to go back and play Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. And I did those things. And yeah, man, Hellblade 2 is going to be fire, bro.
You know, a game that made me do something like similar to that, like when I play Control, I went back and I played Quantum Break.
Quantum Break is better.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't hate him. I'm just saying it's better.
It is definitely better than
Control. It even looks better to me. I don't know.
Quantum Break looks good, bro. I was actually playing it last night. Because I've been trying to play some different games just for some gameplay footage for my videos. Yeah. Quantum Break looks good, man. It looks good. And
Xbox One, baby.
Xbox One. That's a shame that game didn't sell well.
Yeah.
I like Alan Wake a little bit better than Quantum Break, but Quantum Break was still amazing.
That game didn't sell. That game looks incredible.
And for the people in the chat that never played Quantum Break, don't do the TV shows. Just skip that shit.
You could even do the TV shows.
Hey, Joey, but you can't skip it the first time though.
What?
You can't skip it.
I did see it the first time. The second time I played it, I'm like, fuck this TV show. I didn't know that.
I don't give a fuck what you think about the TV show, Joey.
Let me get this because I was listening to the podcast. Dookie Cakes. He meant to say Redfall.
Oh yeah, Redfall.
They said Hellblade when I was annihilating PYD, the piece of shit.
Oh yeah. We was talking about Hellblade, but yeah, Cole said he Cole played Redfall. He could talk about it after the 22nd.
He meant Redfall.
Yeah, Redfall. All right, guys, let's move on. Who dog is that? Is that your dog again, Joey?
No, there's no dog barking right now around me.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Is that yours? That is Joey's dog.
Yeah, Joey dog.
I can't believe you can hear the dog from the
Joey dog is something.
That's not my dog. That's the one. That's not even. That's my neighbor's dog. You can hear that?
Yeah.
It's a little.
All right, guys. Hey, fuck both of them dogs, Joey. Hey, man, we're about to move on. Listen, Square Enix. They said Forspoken sales were lackluster. It's official now. We talked about it. This is kind of another do you give a shit topic, but Forspoken officially flopped, guys. And they said the budget was over $100 million.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? These guys think these games cost like $10 million to make.
I'm telling you, man.
And the $70, first of all, the £70 or $70 games, and these are high budget games. Look, when you're going for a good looking, realistic game, you're expecting that game to cost between $50 to $100 million Easy.
Easy.
I'm not sure if that's with marketing there. I'm not looked into it, but let's just call it 100 million with marketing as well. That's still a lot of money play.
I'm sorry, how much did it cost?
100 million.
Get that whack shit out of here.
POS.
Oh, man.
It is funny though. But to bring 100 million for that shit. Fuck.
Listen, bro. Listen, Sean hit the nail on the head. These people think these games are being developed by 10 people and it's like the 90s and shit. No, even the game like Forspoken took $100 million.
How much did Hellblade 1 cost?
$10 million.
Shit all over that game.
Hellblade 1 made with 20 people still cost $10 million, bro. Like,
That's and it's limited as well. A lot.
didn't
It's
they get
No,
limited,
number
that
2
game.
is actually has a
They got,
low
like,
budget
awards
too.
and shit.
yeah.
Number 2 has a
Sean,
low budget too, though, because they said it. They're gonna prove that you can make a AAA game with 50 million or something like that.
But that's still a big jump, don't it? That's like 50 million.
10 to 50, that's a big
Yeah,
jump,
but
bro.
when you
That's
think
a big
about that,
jump.
50 million can do that, but with 100 million, like we get something that looks like a Bob Ross painting.
Hey, man, let me ask Phil a question. Hey, Phil. We said Bob
Wash
Ross.
your shit.
Hey, but let me ask Phil Spencer a question. Phil Spencer, how do you feel about Forspoken costing 100 million and not selling that well? Phil, that's not nice.
Phil, come
That's
on.
not nice.
No
Phil.
need for that. Let's do the shit
That
talking.
shit's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Phil, let us do the shit talking. You know, you just sit back and relax. So no, hey man, Rain G4, the man, Stone Cold is that's TTS exclusive, bro. TTS exclusive. Durf Jackson, new member. Thank you, Durf. Appreciate that. I like that name, Durf. Rain G4 said, "Can you guys do the Stone Cold what while talking about this topic?" I said, "Man, that's TTS exclusive, man. Well, I don't have it over here. You know,
Sean
we got,
can do it in a
You
cappella.
should get the 3D on here, Dirt.
the what?
The 3D, Dudley Boys. Some shit with them.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, but look, I do want to say this because, like the Forspoken is not a big topic, but I do want to talk about this. I don't know if you guys saw David Jaffe. He had a little quick. He put up a quick little clip of himself talking about PlayStation, and let me pull it up because I think it's a very interesting clip. Now, listen, I don't always agree with him, and I'm not just being the bot. Sometimes I agree with him, sometimes I don't. Sometimes he makes a lot of sense, sometimes he doesn't. But this one is something I've been saying for a long time, for a while. And check it out, guys. Let me cut up the volume.
This guy thinks we curious says PlayStation needs saving. Ha ha ha. Dude, don't fucking come at me. Yes, PlayStation needs saving. The idea, if I may, to this guy and people like this guy, being on top doesn't mean you can stay on top. You have to continue the fight. Look at Nintendo. They're on top, then they're not. Then they're back on top, then they're not. Okay? PlayStation, all the warning signs are that they're heading towards an iceberg. If you don't see it, okay, and I'll have a conversation with you about it if you don't see it. But to act like I'm a fucking moron that deserves your little condescending laughing emotes because I'm offering up a position that actually has some evidence to back it up and you just don't like it, fuck off, because you're probably not smart enough to be here. Here's how you know, not only did Sean Layden say the business model of Sony first party is not sustainable. He said that while I believe he was at Sony, not after he left and he was setting the building on fire. Not only that, but the fact that Jim Ryan has put at least 10 of these games as a service into development should tell you that Sony management knows that it's not sustainable.
Ain't lying about that. I remember Sean Layden saying the games we make, we gotta scale them down. Do you remember that comment?
They told him to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
Listen.
he was saying like games will have 35 to 40 hours. You might have to bring them down to 15 to 20 hours.
Yeah. See, listen,
He said
guys.
that.
I've been saying this for a while. We just have to pay attention. Xbox has put themselves in a much better position for the future. Now, listen to me for a second. I'm not being a bot here. I'm just being a man that loves video games, that pay attention. Xbox Game Pass is putting Xbox in a much better position because not only do they already have like 30 million subscribers, that number is going to grow. They have different types of games in their service. Their first party is diverse. Their first party have some games as a service. Their first party has some single player games. They have some smaller games, some AA games. They have a variety of different games. The future is looking extremely bright for Xbox. Let me talk about Sony for a second. I wonder, the PS3 generation, they actually had some multiplayer games. Resistance was multiplayer. Last of Us had multiplayer. But it was like, for some reason in the PS4 generation, they stopped making multiplayer games. Well, I believe Uncharted 4 has some multiplayer.
We know why they stopped for, because they were failing in that sense.
With the multiplayer, yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
Like Killzone as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, Killzone 1 and 2 at the start of PS3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it did like Resistance game. Like, it just did a hit for them. Like, Resistance games, I always thought they did quite well with that game, but
I thought they were all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they did quite good, but I'm not sure what went down. But they just shifted focus and they relied on, like I said, the Call of Duty games, the Fortnites, and that's what's happened. But now,
I got a theory why that happened.
Hold on. Y'all come here before I was finished. Hold on, let me say this one thing. Just
did you say anything?
No, Sean, come here before I was finished. No, hold on, let me say this one thing.
So I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I was about to say. Because you know me well enough. That's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, so Sean is actually right. They depended on games like Call of Duty, Fortnite. So what happened? They focus on what they're really good at, which is single player games. They focus on it so much to when Naughty Dog developed The Last of Us 2, great game, but they took out the multiplayer. And they're just wasn't that good at multiplayer games. So they get Bungie with their expertise to help them with these games as a service. Like David Jaffe said, games as a service doesn't mean they all are going to hit. They're changing their strategy. And these people, they don't want to believe it. You're going to see less and less of these AAA bangers. You're just going to see less and less of them. And you know, we say it all the time, Sean, on TTS, on WBG. Pay attention. David Jaffe's paying attention. And I said again, Xbox is put themselves in a better position moving forward. I'm sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Go on, Joey.
Joey, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I can understand Sony stopped making these multiplayer games because the amount of money they were spending to do a multiplayer on The Last of Us, on Uncharted, Killzone.
Don't forget,
they look at the numbers, the engagement, and the money that was putting in.
Hey, Joey.
Call of Duty was doing like 10 times that.
Joey, you remember that game Haze?
No, I don't. That's why I'll trash it. So
I think
I understand
failed because of Gears of War.
But I don't understand why you were so dependent on Call of Duty that now there's a chance that you're going to lose that and you didn't have a backup. To me, that's just plain dumb. Like, simple, as a business, you're playing dumb. Microsoft knew it. That's why they invested in the studios. That's why they're buying everything they can. That's just this is the facts. Now you're investing in what, 30, 50, 100 games as a service. How many of those are going to hit? Maybe one or two, maybe
100 shows, Joey.
And good luck trying to kill Fortnite and COD. That's who you have to. Those are the kings right now. Try killing those. Not Microsoft. Microsoft might have COD. You're gonna still get COD, but try killing Fortnite. That's a hard fucking thing to do. And I don't think The Last of Us Factions is gonna do it. I really think that game is gonna fail, Dirt.
Which one?
Factions.
I don't know.
You know why?
Why?
All these kids love emotes and dancing and colorful shit. And you're going to do a hardcore shooter? Another one?
Yeah.
Minecraft will shit on everything.
Hey, Bunty said that we missed his super chat. I'm
looking. I can't find it.
If we did, I apologize, bro.
I didn't see Bunty, it. Just say something in the chat and like we'll read it, bro. Just say what you said because I'm sorry that we missed it.
We can't find it on the chat, but get these other two super chats.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these super chats, bro. Raiden Blade with the £2. Dealer got boring, especially Zucker. Fine, speak mute. Oh, come on, man. Let's have
Starfield.
Oh shit. Jigga J with the 10. I'm on the last boss in Atomic Heart and halfway through Wolong. Game Pass is fire. We eating great. If we can get Hellblade 2 this year with Starfield and Redfall, too much, man. It's over. Ponies no looking back. Listen,
That's
man.
a killer year.
Let me get this. Sorry, it was a member chat. So sorry, that's my bad as well. Bunty member for 12 months. What go on, WBG? Enough respect and keep up the good work. Xbox is on fire this year. Who cares about that piece of shit, Jim Ryan? What he wants. Sorry about that. It's a member chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like Bunty, when it comes to like the member chats, they don't pull up on our main screen. We gotta do that after phone.
Yeah, that's StreamYards. Yeah. That's not
that's StreamYards. But hopefully
they actually added, like Melon actually had it on. Melon, Sean.
Melon was the shit player.
Yeah, it was shit.
No, but
that's some good features.
Yeah, it was all right. But look, like we said, man, it's just that things. Okay, I like what David Jaffe said. He said just because you're on top, you got to figure out how to stay on top. I said this like there's an analogy. I saw some interview with an NBA player. He was talking to some kids, and he said once you make it to the NBA or you make it to a professional league, that's just the beginning. You got to figure out how to stay in that league as long as you can. Because just making it, just being number one, that's good. But now you got to maintain it. You can't make it to number one and all of a sudden stop working. You know, just like if I get 10,000 subs, of course that's not number one, but that's a big time goal of mine. I hit 10,000 subs and then stop doing content. Like, oh, I made it, mama. Then that 10,000 are gonna go back down to 6,000. So you're number one. You got to figure out how to stay number one. And that's the thing. Like he used an example of Nintendo. Nintendo being number one. They went from the Wii, 100 million sold. The Wii U, 13 million sold. Back to number one. The Switch, 100 and something million sold. So that's the thing, bro. You have to try to maintain your status. And in his opinion, PlayStation might have taken things for granted. You know, they make great single-player games, man. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say they don't, because they do make great single-player games. But when the industry is changing before everybody's very eyes, it has changed to these more mature games, these expensive games, I should say, these super expensive games. We just said how Forspoken cost $100 million to develop. Forspoken. A game like Callisto Protocol costs $162 million to develop. I enjoy Callisto Protocol, but unfortunately, the game didn't sell that great. When you have a budget that much, you have to sell at least, what you think, Sean, just to break even, about $5 million?
They always talk about that 3 to 5 million mark.
Just to break even.
Just to get to a decent point, bro. Like with Callisto Protocol, that cost $162 million without the marketing, I believe, there, if I remember correctly. And they needed to hit 5 million at peak. I'm not talking about 5 million 18 months down the line. They needed to hit 5 million at peak. They missed 2 million. And that still wasn't good enough. So it shows you like these games, when they cost it, when you want to push the boundaries, well, especially with something with like Callisto Protocol, great looking game. They're trying to push the boundaries, well, like great actors as well in that game. These games are costing so much that you're going to see a lot of developers don't make games like that. They won't push the boundaries.
They don't want to.
That's why you get someone like Cliffy B trying to make Radical Heights and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen with some of these companies, because it's not sustainable for these guys.
It's not sustainable. And Sean, you know what else is about the Xbox that's great, bro? Because just like Alonzo said, Saints Row costs $100 million. That's crazy. I saw an interview with Tim Schafer. Tim Schafer said their games are the type of games that, I'm going to paraphrase. This is what he said. In my opinion, this is what he was saying. Most people ain't going to buy our games for $70. But because Xbox Game Pass, they don't have to buy it. They can download it and play it. It's great for him and his team. He said it in his interview, this DICE interview. He said it's great for me and my team. Because he pretty much admitted their games, most people say their games are different. They're a little artsy. Most people might like, because their games haven't sold well in the past.
And the weird games as well.
Yeah, and they're weird games, right? They're weird games. So people are like, I'm not about to spend 70 on that shit. But guess what? In Game Pass, people play it. So Xbox, because they have this service, there's going to be so many more options of type of games for people to make. And as far as the developers go, they can take a risk, right? They can take a risk. You can do a Redfall. You can do a Death Loop, shit like that. You can take a risk because Hi-Fi Rush. Thank you, Sean. Hi-Fi Rush. You can risk because the sales is not going to be the factor. It's about the engagement, and that's the truth right there, bro.
And that's why like that Johannes Evo. Well, he was very very happy with like 2+ million people have played the game. They done this and that because the amount of people that played that game as well, especially Hi-Fi Rush. I don't think he would have expected that game to sell 2 to 5 million or 6-7 million. But because of Game Pass as well and the games everywhere, but Game Pass on top of that is giving people, like a lot of people, the opportunity to try a game like that. When people say that's a rhythm-based game, I think a lot of people would have said, nah, that's not for me. I played them type of games before, like Metal Hellsinger.
It's really an action game, bro.
But no, it's an action game, and the story's fucking awesome in that game, man, and the characters. And it just shows that none of these developers, especially underneath Microsoft right now, they just need to make the game. They don't need to worry about selling the game for $70 and trying to hit a milestone of like 5 million sales. Just make your game, make it quality. And that's what we want from every first-party studio from Microsoft. High-quality game, make it the best game as possible. You don't worry about the bill. Don't worry about the sales. Just make the game, and we'll worry about the rest.
And that's the part that ponies won't understand. Like they always attack a Hi-Fi Rush, but it never charted an MPD. If they actually do research and listen to the interview that Iron Lords did to with John, because King David actually asked him that if they were happy with the sales on Steam, and he said we were not looking at sales. We were measuring the success of this game differently. So they were not worried about the sales because there's no need for it at this point. As long as that revenue it keeps going into Game Pass, how many, like 25 million? Somebody do the math on the chat. I don't remember how much it is right now, but there's a couple of $1 billion going to Xbox every month. So that's what's keeping all these studios lights on. Oh, but you don't support the dev, you're not buying the games. Dude, when you buy a game, you're not supporting the dev either. That money's going to the publisher. You know what's supporting the dev? Them keeping their lights on. That's what's supporting the devs. They've already been paid. They already got their money. But you buying a copy of the game is not supporting the devs. Unless they're self-published, that's a whole different story, right? But when it comes to Xbox, as long as Xbox, the brand is doing well and fantastic, all these studios are going to be healthy. And that's one thing that's
absolutely Joey.
That's what we'd love to see here as well. Let me answer this play. Duke Togo was it inside that game's incredible. It's about 4 hours.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
First time. That game's incredible. Make sure you play with headphones because you'll be blown away from that game. It's a crazy game, crazy ending. Might not make sense, but wow, what a game on that. And let me get this before you get the Supers play. £0 member for 1 month. I think if Final Fantasy 16 does not meet sales expectations, I guarantee Square Enix is going to look to drop it on Xbox. And, you know, £0, the problem is Sony has them contracts and marketing as well. So the game won't be allowed to come to Game Pass if they wanted to. Maybe, the first one's not even on the Xbox at the moment.
Right.
So I've got no idea what's going on with it, bro. I don't expect that game to sell that good.
Nah, it probably won't. Oh, Jay Rember with the tools. Zucker probably should be on a Pony podcast.
Oh, why they going after the homies?
They're on them. Why they going after the RDS guy?
Because he tomorrow, whenever it is, I imagine them doing ranting for Starfield's release date. But here's the other thing I want to clarify what I just said. That situation only applies for Xbox because they have Game Pass as a parachute. If Xbox wouldn't have Game Pass and they depend on sales, I think the story would have been a little bit tougher.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
So when Square Enix doesn't have that parachute, Square Enix loses. That's
absolutely
different. So
I agree with you, Joey, wholeheartedly. if Xbox didn't have Game Pass, I think a lot of things that happened would not have happened. I mean, would they have purchased all of these publishers? Or, we just don't know. Xbox Game Pass. Phil Spencer said Xbox Game Pass is what is the word that he used? The root. The root. That's what he used. The root to all of this. Xbox Game Pass is the root to all of these acquisitions from publishers, the studios. It's the root of all of this. And it is successful right now. Because I mentioned this last week. I didn't hear ponies talking shit about Xbox Game Pass in 2018. No, because it was still in its infancy. Wasn't much going on with it. But when it becomes good, where it becomes a threat, that's when they have a problem with it. I buy my games. Did you see the pony today? Oh, I'm buying Diablo 4. I support the devs. Boy, if you don't shut your ass up. Piss of Big G with the 5. Sony will fail because they are late in trying to chase a trend. They are also not serious about subscription. They are the next blockbuster. Oh, Pixel Big G talking that shit, Pixel Big G.
It's not about being the next out. They don't want to change, and they know they have to change.
Stubborn.
Because Microsoft is moving the way they are moving, and other key players are coming in as well. So they're going to be forced.
Not only forced, but going back to the original topic of Sony being number one. One thing is keep staying on number one and fighting to stay number one. But when you're doing that and you're arrogant about it, that's the problem. Because somebody will humble the fuck out of you real quick. And that's what happened to Xbox on the Xbox One. They came in arrogant and they got slapped. Sony hasn't been slapped yet. But they're Microsoft is telling
the 360 generation.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the PS4 from now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They got smacked yet. Yeah.
Microsoft is telling them, yo, I'm about to slap you. Stop the shit. And they'll keep going until they get slapped. That's all. I'm waiting for that slap, bro. I'm waiting for one of those videos like the guy slapping the fuck out of him and gets knocked out. That's what I'm waiting for the Sony to happen.
Yeah.
Because it will make them compete and be more consumer friendly.
Yeah. Hey, Dan Lazaro with the 5. Forspoken is trash, but the chick can jump. Kratos can't.
Shit. My God. It's facts.
Talk
that shit today.
I see no lie.
Yeah. Man. Shout out to the homies TTSing in the chat. Man. I love you guys. You guys are damn. J-Rock, what's up, brother? I didn't even see you in there, man. What's up, bro? Hey, man, what's up with Ray profile picture, though, bro? What's up with Ray profile
What's going on with this plug?
I can't see it. It's too dark.
Oh, come on, man.
Shit. Come on, Joey.
That's a good-looking kid, man. All right, guys. It's time for Do You Give a Shit? But, hold on. Before we get there, real quick.
That's right. Hit the like button.
It's going to be a quick topic. Real quick, because do my timestamp. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick one, guys. So Jim Ryan says, I don't want to sign a deal, guys. I just want to block the merger. Can you believe this guy?
He's a piece of shit.
Can you believe Jim Ryan, guys? Can you believe some of the stuff PlayStation is saying? Let me show my screen. Can you believe some of the things they're saying? They're saying the Xbox could potentially raise the price of COD on PlayStation. They could degrade the quality and performance of COD on PlayStation compared to Xbox. Degrading Call of Duty to ignore specific features, meaning better controller haptics. Restricting, degrading, or not prioritizing investment in multiplayer experience on PlayStation, or making Call of Duty available on MGS only on Game Pass. Can you guys listen? At this point, we can believe the crying, but the arrogance out of these people, the arrogance, and y'all gonna make Xbox games better. Y'all gonna make the PlayStation version worse? Did they do that with Minecraft Legends? Minecraft? Did they do that with any of the PlayStation? I'm sorry, the Xbox games that's on PlayStation now. Did they do any of that? Can you believe they are making up? They are just like ponies. This is why ponies love these guys so much. The quality and performance will be degraded. You mean like how you all have those deals, those marketing deals where they degrade the Xbox version? I can't believe this, man.
It's crazy to see that how more like over time, over the past year or so now, the information that's been coming out, and I'm absolutely loving it because Lulu's out there telling us what's going on right here. And on top of that, we're getting the proof as well. Sorry, we're getting the proof as well when it comes to Jim Ryan's comment, and they're trying their best to block the merger. And we know this is a fact because he's going to a point now. He's trying everything in the book basically, saying, "Listen, if you let this deal go through, this is what could happen with Call of Duty. They can downgrade it for us. They can make the game broken on a certain level, achievements, well, trophies." They're going down to the level. They're going down to that level. They're desperate, and it's coming to a point because they know the game. I mean, the deal's gonna get pushed through as well. But the way they're going down, man, this is like dirty, bro.
This is dirty,
stuff,
man.
bro.
And like I said before, I've lost a lot of respect for PlayStation after this
You know,
shit.
there's a saying in Spanish that says, "El que no la debe, no la teme." When you translate it, it doesn't make sense. But what it actually means, if you're not doing something, why would you be afraid? That's what it basically means. Why are you afraid? That means you're doing that shit. That means that Sony's been doing that shit in the background. And now they're fearful that Microsoft is going to do it to them. That's what that means.
That's exactly what that means.
Their
bro.
fear is like, oh shit, we're doing it to them. What's going to stop them to doing that shit to us? And I still believe that's happening right now because there's no reason for the Series X to perform the way it does. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a developer, but I'm just saying. El que no la debe, no la teme, hermano. And that Sony right now is fearful, as they should. Piece of shit. Hey, Devin, say something,
Hey,
Devin.
hey, yo.
You guys are too quiet. Motherfucker.
POS.
Hey, yo,
There
Joey,
you go.
but the thing is so terrible. They're so arrogant. They still brought it up, though. Knowing that they have been doing this exact thing to Xbox. They're so arrogant that they brought that shit up. We think Xbox is going to do this to us. We think Xbox is going to... Bro, y'all been doing the exact thing to Xbox for years. But the arrogance of these guys to just say, yeah, they're going to do it to us, what we've been doing to them. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
That is crazy. It's hypocritical as fuck. And they're not trying to show all the paperwork. Microsoft offered that subpoena to them or whatever. Like they issued that. What's going on with that?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
soon.
for real. When is that shit about to go to public? I want to see that. I want to read those
They
papers.
said, they said, we're gonna ruin Call of Duty for you, huh? We're gonna do all these things. We're gonna terrorize PlayStation, the PlayStation versions of games. Well, like, let's see what you've been doing for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Show us
Well, I mean, but look, at the end of the day, man, this is just wild to me, man. This merger has exposed a lot of stuff about PlayStation, about the industry, and I think a lot of people don't want to see the truth that PlayStation depended on third-party games for their multiplayer fix. These third-party games made them a lot of money, specifically Call of Duty, and it also shows you that they're vulnerable because they're not flawless. They didn't make the right decisions. They stopped doing multiplayers. People talking shit about Xbox for years. All y'all got is Halo, Gears, and Forza. But what do those three games have in common? They all have multiplayer. Damn it. You know, so Xbox has been doing multiplayer games for years. A game like Sea of Thieves, I don't care if you like it or not, is a very successful multiplayer game. And like Sea of Thieves, it's Sea of Thieves, a games as a service. It's the games as a service, right? Yeah. It is doing well. PlayStation is trying to get that now, and they are absolutely threatened because their biggest bread and butter, which is now first party, is about to be taken away.
You know what's funny? I think it's funny that they never mentioned Minecraft. Sony.
Oh, they can't.
They never mentioned that, but like that's been look at where Minecraft started, and then Xbox bought them, and now look at where Minecraft is now. Like, look at you can play Minecraft everywhere, everywhere, any screen, and anything.
But the thing is this though, like you said, Minecraft, Xbox didn't do nothing, no shady shit with Minecraft. PlayStation is literally trying to assassinate Xbox characters. They're going to do this. Xbox said, yo, we offer y'all the 10-year deal. Well, you guys are going to do us like y'all did with ZeniMax and, but Starfield. But y'all, listen, we never said Starfield was going to not be exclusive to Xbox. We never said Starfield was going to PlayStation. Ty Howard never said Starfield was going to PlayStation in 2018 when he announced we're working on a game called Starfield. He didn't say it was going to Xbox or PlayStation. We just assumed it was. But, that's the thing. They're assassinating Xbox character. You guys are going to do this and you guys are going to do that. And that's just BS to me. That's BS. Methingus with the 5. When it does come time for Sony to get slapped, can McThickens give the honor. Lip with a firm, quick rotation of the wrist. Hey, McThickens, talk that shit. Oh, Tip Diamond with the 550 Canadian. What up, WBG panel? BG panel. Hit the like button. TTS. Thank you, Tip Diamond. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the long-term support. Call Weed with the 5. Microsoft pointed in their response that PlayStation currently has COD on unequal terms compared to Xbox PC with exclusive content and Xbox bonuses. PlayStation looked pathetic. And that's why I put that shit in the title, bro.
And that's hypocritical as fuck, by the way.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, man. But they're so arrogant, they don't even care that it's hypocritical. They're like, yo, they're going to listen to us because we're PlayStation. We're the market leader. We're the Best. Ricardo Islam with the 2. Joey say, whoever head ass blocked me is a POS. That's PYD. That's PYD. Get him, Rico. Oh, man. So, yeah, like that was a little quick topic before we get to do you give a shit because, we've been talking about it all week. That's why I made it a quick topic, not a long topic. But, yeah, man, that shit is crazy, bro. So, let's go ahead and move on to the last part of the show. Hey, Joey, don't start this shit.
There's no guest to Metacritic?
No.
When did do one for Resident Evil? Oh, yeah, we did. All right, never mind.
But the reviews aren't out yet, Joey. Yeah, we did it last year.
I'm just asking, man.
Hey, man, I got to be vicious, man. Sorry. Let's go.
I'm mad right now.
It is time for Do You Give a Shit Gaming News. And let's go ahead and get right to it. We got a few things to talk about. Well, let's have some fun, guys. First off, look at this shit. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart could be the next PlayStation PC port. Oh, shit. Come on, Phil.
Took it long enough.
Now, listen to this, guys. Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser has said the company expects The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom to justify its $70 price tag. Why do people keep on dealing with Nintendo bullshit?
Because they're the only place to go to for a certain cast of characters.
And he also said that due to the Switch's unique design, he feels confident it can have a few more years of strong performance. Hey, yo, Doug Bowser.
You motherfucker.
Really?
Hey,
What was that?
Hey, Doug, you know what's better than No, I was saying, you know what's better than a Switch?
What's that?
A Steam Deck.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Wanna know why? Because I ain't got to buy Nintendo games.
There you go, man. But shit, I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think Nintendo. Look, honestly, I think Nintendo is just afraid of fucking it up because if they don't come with something as good as the Switch, they could go under.
They're gonna ride that Switch a few more
I
years.
don't understand why they can't just come out with a fucking console.
Yeah, make a Super Switch. That's all you have to do.
You don't need it to be portable.
A bunch of cheap ass motherfuckers.
But
The fucking
they don't
console.
even
the
want
price got to be
invest in
right though,
fucking
too, Joey.
joysticks, bro.
The price has to be right too, though, Joy. You can't have an expensive ass Nintendo
How much
Switch.
is the Steam Deck? The low end Steam Deck. How much is it? $500. There you
that's
go.
too much for a Nintendo console, bro.
Oh goddamn!
This is what I'm saying is, fuck this portable shit. They need a console. Make a console.
They're not
Yeah,
gonna-
Bro,
think
they're
that
not gonna do that.
They're
They
not
don't
gonna
want to
do
do that, bro.
They're
They're
not gonna
dog
dedicate
shit.
it to it.
Then they're never gonna catch up.
Catch up to what?
I don't. They don't need to
To
catch
anything.
up. No.
Number one
They don't need to catch up.
platform.
We don't
They
need
don't
a
care
super
about catching up.
powerful- We don't need
Power.
a super powerful Nintendo Switch.
Man,
Nintendo.
you know what?
If they don't care, then I don't care about them. Fuck.
Hey, I don't care about this topic.
Yeah.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
That's how I
All
feel
right,
about
next topic.
Nintendo. Let's move
They
on.
did
Next
get a
topic.
super
That's
chat
right,
today.
there. That's right.
Gamer by choice with the 5. Sony says, "What do you mean Microsoft can't foreclose us? Someone bring me our Xbox foreclosure strategy. Regulators. What? Sony. I mean Xbox strategy. Great show. Talk that shit, Gamer by choice." All right, G Stealth with the 2. Joey, they are working on a super switch.
That's what he believes. I'm a boy G
yeah,
Self.
believe
Yeah, man. G Stealth is the insider, man.
This shit's
Oh,
gonna
shit,
be
that's
super dog shit.
Come on.
All right, let's go ahead and move it. Let's go ahead and move on. Y'all made Devin mad, man. IO Interactive has said the next major Hitman game is a little bit on a hiatus. However, the studio will continue to evolve World of Assassination while focusing on the upcoming James Bond game. Don't forget, I forgot about the James Bond game. I forgot about the James Bond game, and also they're doing the Dragon game, Project Dragon for Xbox. So
That's still
Dope
the
shit.
way off. They're still way off with that James Bond game. Even with the Project Dragon as well, because that got leaked by Jez, I believe. So that's still way off as well.
yeah, I think both of those games are way off.
Dragonheart, you'll be with a 2. Catch up with what? They're in first place, Dev.
Yeah, maybe in ages 5 through 12.
No, you be
know
some
what?
grown ass
Hey,
man loving
hey.
that shit, bro.
Fisher Price is only for children. Huh? Look how much money they make. They don't care.
Call We with the 5. Nintendo got ran out the space by Xbox and PlayStation. They had to find their own lane. Same with Xbox. They had to find a way to stand out against PlayStation. Absolutely, Call We. Nintendo would never go back to a traditional console.
Look,
At this point, they can't compete with Xbox.
the
and
best
PlayStation.
example I can give y'all is like Devin is like we have HBO Max that is for us, and the kids can have Nickelodeon. Somebody has to be Nickelodeon, bro. That's Nintendo.
Yeah, man. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on.
What a bitch.
Hey, this motherfucker is god damn. You don't hear you.
Fuck you and Nintendo. Did you hear that, Joey?
Oh yeah, fuck them. I don't care. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Well, I love Jim Ryan.
Oh, you cocksucker.
Jim Ryan Booger fed a family of 4 for 2 weeks.
What?
He is amazing. Jim Ryan is amazing.
What the hell is he talking about?
What the
Oh fuck, sir. That's what you come up with. Jesus Christ.
What I'm trying to say is Jim Ryan is amazing. Well, that's what Reggie tried to say. He loves Jim Ryan. Pause. According to Rob Ferguson, there are no plans to bring Diablo 4 to Xbox Game Pass. Listen, before you
Not
guys
yet.
say something, let me say this. Of course, he's going to say that. Damn it. People was like, oh, he's not bringing us to Game Pass. They don't own Activision Blizzard yet.
Oh, Rod
Once
Ferguson.
the deal is finalized, ask Rob Ferguson that same question and see
You're
what
Rod
happens.
Ferguson.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't need that shit from you, punk ass bitch. Dan Lozano with a 2. Let's be real. Zelda is boring. It's dog shit.
Yeah, I
That
don't
new one is dog
Yo,
shit.
Dan
I'm not gonna
Lozano,
lie.
yo, that's some serious shit now,
I
bro.
like Zelda.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, I got some big news.
Oh, say,
Lightyear Frontier has been indefinitely delayed.
Oh my god.
what the fuck?
Don't nobody give a fuck.
What the
I
fuck
don't know.
is Frontier?
It's something that's supposed to come to Game Pass. I don't know what it is.
What is that?
I don't know, bro. The Last of Us showrunners promise a lot more infected next season.
Okay.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
I
Listen,
I
watched the
stopped-
first episode, Dirt.
I have to watch. I haven't watched episode 4 to the end. I gotta watch those 5 episodes.
I don't give a
Yeah,
Part 1,
fuck.
2, and 3 is pretty
it's a
good.
decent. It's a decent show.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
rather
gonna watch it.
watch
I'm not watching the last
reruns of our
episode,
show.
Yeah. So yeah, I did that one already. Guess this Inside the Gamer says Atomic Heart 2 is already planned for development.
What?
Yeah,
So they
that's
made their
cool.
money?
Well, they're
Even though
doing
that game's
well.
on- Even though
What?
that game's on Game Pass as well,
What?
support
Yeah.
the developers.
I actually, I stopped playing for a second, but I'm gonna get back into it because it gets better to me once you get outside. It starts to get a little bit more difficult. The fucking flying robots.
I thought Game Pass didn't support the devs.
Game Pass Game Day 1 managed to get a sequel, but Forspoken didn't.
Oh shit,
And they
Joey!
lost their studio.
Joey, you
And
talking
they shut
shit.
down the studio.
Damn, Joey talking shit, y'all. So Mafia 4 is currently in
What?
pre-production. Yeah.
Yes, I'm not.
Love the
Yeah.
Mafia games.
I like the Mafia game.
So they said create and maintain tools for an unannounced multi-platform game currently in pre-production using Unreal Engine 5. So that's it. That's pretty much Mafia 4.
Well, that's from what is it? Hangar 13, right? That's the
Yeah.
studio, right?
Hangar 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's Mafia.
Dope
First-
shit. 'Cause
first
I
two-
love the
the
first.
first two
Part
is
3 was
fire,
the
bro.
weakest one, but it was
But
still
I
okay.
still liked it though.
Yeah,
Nah.
it was still okay, but it was the weakest one though.
Part 3 was.
No,
A lot
part
of
3
side
was
missions,
okay.
unnecessary side missions. I'll give you that.
No, it was like this. Part 3, the beginning was fire, the end was fire, but the middle was kind of cheap.
bad.
Yeah,
It
a
was
whole
bad.
bunch of nonsense in the middle.
And they made it longer than it should have been.
6-7 hours of just unnecessary shit.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But it was still okay, but not as good as the first two.
Like the
still like
remake, if you guys never played the first one, play the remake. It's fucking fire, man.
Hey man, so Michael Pachter had an interview with Destin where he was spitting some good shit, bro. He said Xbox has screwed up the gaming industry, but in a good way for consumers. Examples, he said McDonald's screwed the restaurant industry by offering low-cost food, but the consumers benefited. Netflix screwed the movie industry by offering access to a ton of movies at a low cost, but customers benefited. Microsoft screwed the gaming industry by offering access to a ton of games at a low cost. But like we've been talking about all episode, customers have benefited. Well, at least us gamers, real gamers. Now, I buy my games. I support the devs. Pieces of shit.
You've been saying that so stupid, Dirt.
Man. Sony, so we back with the bullshit hypocrisy. Sony points to Starfield exclusivity as why Microsoft can't be trusted with Call of Duty.
God damn it.
I'm so tired of playing.
Even Sony is crying for Starfield. This game must be fucking the next, I don't know, the second coming of God. I don't know. Jesus.
Bro, they sick about it, bro. Goodness. Top notch box with the two. Dirt, does Last of Us run worse on LG Samsung TVs?
I hope so.
What you say? Does it run
He's
worse?
taking the piss like the game or the show.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I mean, I hope so. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck the last.
So
of Us.
speaking of The
Double
Last
Division.
of Us, Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin confirmed that Last of Us 2 will be more than one season. So my boy J-Rock said it perfectly on Twitter. You know what's happening? They ain't trying to kill Joe as fast in the TV show as they did it
No
in the
shit,
game.
bro. Listen,
Look,
I'm gonna tell you something. Season 1,
it's all Abby.
no, season 1. That should have been a longer, like that first part of the story. That should have been into 2 seasons. I believe though, because some of the characters as well, like you bump into, I know they only have a short time. They only get one episode. They
Right.
could have got more episodes out of that. Honestly,
Oh, I think season 2 is going to be the first. Season 2 is going to be Abby. Then season 3 might be Joel's death.
nah, it's gotta
Spoilers.
be. It's gotta be
Motherfucker
with
got-
Ellie and Joel.
Motherfucker got clubbed. How do you say that when you get killed by a club?
Dragonheart Yobi with the 5. Hashtag praise dirtness. Is it true that your skin for everyone's tattoo? What? That they use your skin for everyone's tattoo in the world since you have infinite amount of it. Hashtag praise dirtness. You know, I had a lot of dark jokes over the years, but that's the first time somebody said they use my skin for tattoo ink. Ain't that a bitch? That's the first. Hey yo, Dragonheart, man, you have no damn respect. Weekend domestic box office grosses Scream 4, 44.5 million. That's a franchise record or Scream 5. I'm sorry, I'm 6. Scream 6. I'm sorry. I actually liked it. Me and my daughter went to go see that shit. That shit was actually pretty good. Creed 3 came in number 2, so Creed is over $100 million. I like Creed because I like to see Mega on the movie screen.
What the fuck?
That was I'm
There,
glad the
come on,
movie's
man.
done well. It's made 179 million or some shit worldwide, so it's done well.
Yeah, it's doing well.
A good movie.
Yeah, but Scream 6 was fire, bro. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed
I'm gonna
it.
piss off Dirt. I'm waiting for Super Mario, motherfucker. That's the movie I want.
That's gonna
It's
kill
all
it.
good.
I know that's gonna hit $1 billion.
That's
That's gonna do well too.
I invited all my nephews, everybody's going. Like, fuck it, we're taking 20 kids to the movies. We all going.
That is good, bro. That's what they want. Konami developer has said the excitement and enthusiasm of Castlevania fans is motivating for the publisher. So they might do some type of Castlevania remake or something.
Hey,
That's
Konami,
interesting.
I know you're not listening to us, but if for any chance this goes to Japan and you guys are listening to this bullshit, you make Castlevania exclusive to PlayStation, and I might, in my dreams, burn your building fucking down.
Hey, Joey, what's wrong with you, bro?
Are you going personal?
Allegedly.
Don't touch Castlevania, bro. Don't make it exclusive. I want to play it on my Xbox. Period.
No.
Fuck PlayStation.
Starfield is once again number 1 on Steam wish list. So people really want Starfield to be a failure because I remember somebody saying Starfield Forspoken gonna outsell Starfield.
Didn't they say like 4 out of 5 games, or like 5 out of like the top 10 are like Xbox games?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think something like that.
Yep, 4 or 5 out of the top 10. Yep. So I don't care about that one. Oh, Joey Boy Special Nick has heard that either the original Soul Calibur is being remade or there's a Soul Calibur collection in the works, and it could be coming to Game Pass. Huh? I enjoy what you think about that. All right.
Can I say it? It's bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Where's Gears Collection? Where's Killer Instinct made by Namco? Huh?
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Joey.
Bullshit.
Okay, Joey. You ain't gotta yell at me.
Metal Gear.
Hey guys, so this next topic was supposed to be a regular topic, but we lost time. But I'm gonna actually use this as a timestamp. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Do you give a shit as a timestamp? The Last of Us factions. I don't know if you guys heard, but the game could be cross-gen.
Good.
They saying the game could be cross-gen. Now, business-wise, I guess it makes sense. I mean, 30 million PlayStations seem like enough, but it's probably not enough because everybody's not going to buy it. So they're going to the PS4, 120 million consoles sold. But wouldn't that be holding back the generation, guys?
We believe in generations.
I believe in generations, and I told Herman Host that he's going to be dropping the games like live services games. They're on PC as well.
He did say that.
It's got the PC base, so why are they crying about PlayStation 4 base?
This
is a different game. This is not an add-on. This is not the Last of Us Part 2. Well, according to these guys, which should have came in multiplayer in 2020. This is a totally different game. They put in a lot of work into this game. So why isn't this a PlayStation 5 exclusive with PC support?
Because they're not enough.
You said it there, right on the bottom player.
By the way, why not put it on PC?
Ain't enough. They should. I reckon it will be on PC.
It's definitely gonna be on PC day and date.
They're definitely going to bring it to the PlayStation 4. Look, we heard about them inside information that they want to support it for like 4 to 5 years PlayStation. So, hey, it is what it is, isn't it?
Dragonheart Yobi. Come on.
Dragonheart Yobi with the 95% of pens in the world use dark ink. Dirt. I hope you're getting residuals. Hashtag praise dirtness. Oh my God. Dragonheart, come on, man. I thought we was homies, bro. Come on, man. All right, let's move on. Shit, that hurt. Well, I guess I don't have to do a timestamp for that. That was a quick topic. Jeff Grubb has heard that Suicide Squad could potentially be delayed into 2024.
Oh,
What do you
God, I
guys
hope
think they're
so.
doing? Do you guys think they're trying to remove the gas, the games as a service? I don't think so. Maybe they're adjusting it. I'm like, what you guys think, man?
It's
Maybe-
gonna be go on, Dev.
Maybe they are trying to maybe adjust a little bit of the gameplay or something. Maybe it might be polished, but either way, I think this game needs a delay. It's not in a bad it's not in a good light right now as far as like fanfare. So I maybe that's why, because they see a lot of people are saying bad things about the game. They don't want to release in that type of light.
You see, to me, there's like two different kinds of delays. When you delay Starfield, is a good thing because it's actually good because you're polishing the game. But when you delay a game after Backlash,
Right.
oh boy, oh
Yeah, that's a great point, man. Even when you're delaying the game after Backlash,
boy, oh boy.
that's a different type of delay. Like they're trying to figure out what to do. You know,
Yeah,
when you're trying to polish a game, that's just strictly polished. But yeah, that's a good
Mhm.
point, bro.
That's the interesting thing.
It's a
that,
scary
like,
situation.
yeah, they're taking the feedback, and I wonder how far they're gonna push this back because they've seen the success of Hogwarts Legacy as well. I wonder if they try to strip it as much as they can when it comes to the battle pass system or the loot and shoot. Like,
Hey, yo.
whatever the,
PYD, why are you talking about man? Like we're friends with Iron Lords, bro. What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh my.
we'll carry on.
what
Yeah,
happened?
All right, but go ahead. I don't know.
we'll talk about. Yeah, well, what's this? Yeah, anyway, like I wonder how much they can change it. If it's coming out late this year, ain't nothing's gonna happen. If they push it back next year, like one 1.5 years from now, then they might strip it down to a point where it might be decent enough that it might focus more on the story instead of like building your characters up in your battle passes. I really hope they do take that step and they take the feedback and they do strip it as much as they can and focus on the story.
Yeah.
If not, that game's gonna be where Forspoken was.
That's
I think
what
it's
I'm-
a GG, Sean.
Sorry,
I
what's
think
that,
so.
Dev?
I think it's over.
You think it's done, yeah?
I don't. Even if they delay it, I don't think it's gonna matter anymore.
No, if it's like
I-
a 2-3 months delay, then it's pointless.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the backlash it has gotten, it will be tough to overturn that backlash, bro. I think that game was in trouble. Listen, I said the game was in trouble before they actually showed it because I was saying don't nobody want to see Idris Elba and John Cena and that nigga Shark
come on,
Man.
Come
Nobody
on.
want to see them.
I don't think
And
that's the
Lady
problem with
Gaga.
the game.
Nobody want to see Lady Gaga
Dude,
in the video game.
I don't think that's the problem with the game. It's not the characters. I think it's the structure of the game.
Yeah,
I really think that the story of the game is short as fuck, and everything else is on the gas part of the game.
Do you reckon?
So I think they're gonna restructure. Like, dude, people hate the gas part of the game. So maybe we should put missions that are inside the gas part and put it inside the main storyline, and fix that shit because it is, dude. Look, that game is smelling like
okay,
Avengers.
Joey, I see what
That
you're
game
saying.
That game is smelling like Avengers. I'm just saying.
Listen, I see what you're saying, Dragonheart. I'm sorry, Joey, but at the same time, bro, the characters. Okay, before they even showed the games as a service part, the characters was something I felt that nobody cared about enough.
Okay, put it this way: if it's a new IP and it didn't have the DC name on it, if these characters never existed on DC, if it's just a new IP with new characters, of course you're not gonna give a shit about them. You don't know these characters,
Mhm.
so duh.
But
listen,
it's
but-
a superhero game, Joey.
Yeah, it's a superhero game, but let me
can't
Like
say that.
like everybody who read Marvel comics or didn't know nothing about Marvel loved the Guardians of the Galaxy out of nowhere.
No,
Come on,
Joey,
man.
you
You gotta give him a
understand
chance.
this.
You gotta give him a
How
chance.
did the game do, Joey? We're talking about video games here, not movies.
Oh god damn!
No,
Did you
no,
care
not
about
that.
the
You gotta
character of
understand.
Callisto Protocol?
Even the characters,
It's not
like,
a superhero game, Joey.
yeah,
No,
Shark,
goddamn, George.
whoever you want to call him, Shark Boy and all these guys.
Now we're moving
yeah?
the post from a video. From, oh god damn!
Now
I'm
listen,
done.
play.
I'm done.
Regardless of what you think, like Shark Boy and these guys,
Shark.
I believe. Listen, I actually
He's
do
the
believe
son
that
of a god. God damn it!
All right. If the story is really good, people will like it. Just like with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game, regardless what you think of the characters, I know they built the characters up, but people do know the Suicide Squad. I'm not saying they're the A tier characters, but if they focus on the story, and the story, I reckon the story is going to be really good in this game. If they focus on that, it could be a great game. But because they've gone the other way, looter shooter, build up your battle passes, do these side missions, it's going to hurt the game. Unless they can downscale it to a point where it doesn't look like you're just building your characters up for no reason, you're doing these side missions for no reason to progress in the main story.
That's the game problem, not the characters problem. Anybody who's playing Hogwarts Legacy, none of the Harry Potter is not in the game. None of these characters, nobody knows them. So what are you talking about? It's the same universe.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying the characters would be fine, but because the game is looking like dog shit.
It's the game that is dog shit. That's right.
Yeah, the game is looking like dog shit. You're gonna hate the characters more. Now get the super chat player.
Hey man, once I both put a sock in it. I don't care about Captain Boomerang and Will Smith.
Listen,
Dragonheart Yobi with the 5. When they say darkness is spreading, do they mean Durt is sending out his royal essence worldwide so the dirtness can be a more hashtag praise dirtness? Hey man, I need an apology right now.
There's a whole lore now, Dirt.
Look, what bothers me more about Suicide Squad the game, that this is the last game where Kevin Conroy put his voice into Batman.
Okay, that's cool.
And we are gonna get this dog shit. That's fuck no, man.
I understand.
That's fuck.
I understand, Joey.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Yo, shut the fuck up with that shit. How dare you?
That wasn't me.
That was you, punk. How dare you, shock boy.
Hey, Gaming Addict, what's up, brother? He said, I sent the chat here, but it was not. Hold on, let me say this, Joy. I sent the chat here, but it was not many. Laugh my ass off.
Your Addict, you need to show me how to do that. Is it when you got to customize and send the people over? We need to talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
But shout out to Addict.
All right, let's go ahead and Now, I'm not hating on Suicide Squad. I just don't care about Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Well, who cares about Magneto? It's fine.
Y'all want to piss me off, don't you?
Joey, Kyle, we messing with you, bro.
You know what's funny? The first podcast I ever been with you guys was the teaser trailer of Suicide Squad.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, damn.
And I went to that show defending that game because you guys were talking shit, and I'm here again, years later, defending the game again.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Shit. You guys are shit for it.
All right, Microsoft will hold its own Xbox showcase on June 11th, but it's skipping the E3 show floor this year. June 11th is going to be fun, guys. Not only do they have a showcase.
Hold on. Your Zinc. Do you remember on TTS we talked about this when I had the homie State of Gaming on? And we said that we were reading the news that Microsoft is going to skip E3 in that sense, but they'll be there, but they won't be part of E3. Do you remember Zinc were talking that shit?
Yeah, Zinc always. Zinc
goes, E3's a pillar. Phil Spencer said it means a lot to him. What happened, player? Your Zinc apologized to us.
Yeah, Zinc did say that. He said it's a pillar. Yeah, they're skipping the E3 show floor, but they will, of course, have their own show. Square Enix plans to launch blockchain games next fiscal year, says CEO.
What is that?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
Dog shit.
Look here, read this here. This makes more sense.
I'm not reading that shit.
Erodimus. Dirt's so black. He can use his sweat printer ink.
I don't know what that means.
Use his sweat for printer ink?
Yeah, his sweat. He meant to say your sweat.
I'm moving on. Thanks to the 1 million players who have pre-registered for Mighty Doom. That's that Doom mobile game.
I'm registered. That's right. Yeah. Talk that shit.
I read that one already. Oh yeah, you know how like Jim Ryan said that Microsoft's current Call of Duty offer will irreparably harm competition. Oh my God, they're crying.
We can't get away from it.
Can't get away from it. It's official. Hi-Fi Rush original game soundtrack is available on Spotify. I'm going, hey, man, have some good tunes in that shit, bro. I want to listen to some of that shit.
Great game.
Aaron Greenberg confirms once again that Forza Motorsport is releasing in 2023. I don't know if you guys saw the tweet that he put. He said it's coming in 2023.
But when? Is it June, July?
The
or will it be
question is
holiday?
when.
Will it be
Hey.
holiday?
Hey guys, check this out. Confirmed day one Game Pass launches in 2023 so far. Hi-Fi Rush, Atomic Heart, Wulong, Monster Hunter Rise, Minecraft Legends, Redfall, Forza Motorsport, Starfield, Exo Primal, City Skylines 2, Lies of P, Valheim, was it Valheim? Valheim,
Valheim.
the Benedict Fox game, and many more.
Replace is well supposed to come out.
Replace,
as well.
yeah, that's another one. Bro, I don't care. Listen, I'm going to be honest right now. Not as an Xbox guy, but as a man, as a gamer that loves video games. How can I not appreciate a service like this, bro? If I will not, these games, there are several games in this list I would have bought with my own money. I would have paid out of my pocket for. But I don't have to because they're in this service. So I just don't want to hear all the gameplay slander these guys try to say out here. I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it because I support the devs. That shit is getting old. Y'all need a new narrative because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I support the devs. I got Diablo 4. Look, I paid for my own monies. I'm just tired of these guys, man. It's stupid, bro. That list I just told you guys, and y'all named some more games. These are games that I'm going to play.
Unannounced games as well. They'll definitely be coming.
Mm-hmm. And if Hellblade comes this year, that's another one. I mean, I'm just saying this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. And I just mentioned Exo Primal by Capcom is launching in Xbox Game Pass day one. That's like a game that's a service, I believe, but it's the new IP from Capcom, and it's going into Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, that's the start, though, isn't it? That's the start for Capcom dropping a game like day and date.
Yeah.
A brand new
You know
IP.
what y'all describing? Like the people in the chat just saying, you know what y'all describing? Describing value.
Wow, you.
Value.
We describing wow you. But it's wow you. Right, Jigga J. It's wow you. Scott AO is wow you, man. You cannot say this is not a great wow you. We got a couple more we're going to get out of here. I mentioned one of my videos that according to Sony CFO, they have budgeted $5.1 billion
That's it?
to invest in
That's
different
it?
areas in cinema, music, or video games.
That's not
That's not PlayStation money. That's Sony money.
But they said that PlayStation was buying Take-Two.
Who said that?
Y'all boy Riot there. Wasn't he in the chat earlier?
Yeah, I think he was. He got sniped the fuck out.
Oh man. Take-Two. My man said by 2030 PlayStation gonna own Take-Two, Ubisoft, Sega. What else he say? He said Square Enix, every damn public Capcom, every publisher you could think of.
You know what's funny? He also said that they were gonna have a budget of $30 billion to spend. I'm like, that's not enough to buy any of those.
Mm-hmm. Victor Alice here too. Great show. And Durt is Xavier. Nah, man. He said it's Javier. He told me I called him Xavier. He said no, it's Javier.
Over there.
In Spanish, you can say it both ways. Like,
well,
Xavier, you can say Xavier or Javier. Which one you like?
Xavier. Shout out to you. But yeah, I said that the first time he was in here, and he said, no, it's not Xavier. It's Javier. Stalker 2 to be present at Game Developers Conference on March 23rd with an exclusive new look.
Damn.
So that's good. Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, I'm sorry. European Games Market stats. Hogwarts Legacy sales are bigger than every COD game released in the last 6 years. Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Whoa, what?
Yo, in European Games Market, Hogwarts Legacy launch sales are bigger than every COD game released in the last 6 years. I've been playing it, man. The game is actually dope, bro.
That's really impressive for Europe.
Wow. That's
PlayStation sees huge spike. They've been selling really, really well since they fixed their shortest issue. Xbox Series S and X are up 13%. Switch is down 28%. So yeah, the PlayStation is doing well. Xbox is up 13%. So yeah, that's good, man.
That's fun.
Rockstar is targeting holiday 2024 for release of GTA 6. I'm gonna tell you right now, if they announce, we're dropping this, say, October 13th, no game better not be nowhere near GTA 6 unless they want to commit suicide on like the game to be this dead.
Everybody should move the fuck out of the way.
Bro,
from that game.
I'm not going to even do a WBG that. If that shit lasts on the Monday, I wouldn't even do a WBG that night, bro.
Bro, let's move away from that game.
Yeah, bro. So that's about it, man. Oh, last thing. Lentz Works, the studio behind Origami, will close its doors in April after only 9 years of being established. Damn.
Yeah.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Sean, bro, these people lost their damn job, Sean. Come on, man. These people lost their... Come on, Sean. These people lost their job, bro.
There's no need for that shit, bro.
I can't believe you.
Sean,
believe it.
Whoever it was, piece of shit for that.
That's gonna hot.
I can't believe Sean would do that.
That's the next level. That's some next level shit.
Guys, so thank you for rocking out with us.
You ain't right, man.
Thank you for rocking out with us. We got up to 600 and what today, guys?
I think 15 or 20, bro. Something like that.
Oh man. He said, hey, yo, Will, you say, Dirt, how dare you? Man, I don't know why Sean would do that, bro. I don't know why Sean would do that.
They know it's you.
Oh, come on, man. You know, Sean has control, and he did that shit.
What you're talking about?
No, I said no, but Sean Harris said Origami was a good game. But yeah, no, honestly, it's unfortunate. You know, as a gamer, I don't want to see any studio shut down. I really don't.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Nah, see, I was talking, so I should do.
Who said I don't want to see no studio shut down? I want Square, Sony, and all these motherfuckers.
Come on, Joey. No, I don't want any studio to shut down. But it just shows you, man. This game industry, bro, it's not easy, man. It's not easy, bro.
Yeah,
you know. So it's time for us to get out of here.
Y'all wrong for that. Y'all ain't going to hell. That's not right.
Oh man, I didn't do nothing. How dare you, Dut? All right, guys. So Sean, what you got going on, my man?
Not much. Sorry, I didn't know about the time change, so I'm assuming TTS will be 12 p.m. this week for you guys. Then this Friday.
Will it be?
Yeah, it should. Will it be? I mean, I'll double check anyway just in case. But shout out to the 600 plus as well, and shout out to the guys for rocking out with us.
No, Sean. If it's 1 o'clock my time, it'll be 12 o'clock for you.
No.
Oh, well, I don't fucking know.
You know what? Figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, it's
because I think yours times changed next
for
week.
you then.
It'll
be 2. Yeah, it'll be 2 p.m. for me. Okay.
It'll be 2 p.m. So it'll be the same time for me. I need to double check.
Okay, yeah, but we'll double check. Just ask your phone what time is it in Detroit.
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan.
But yeah, definitely, man. We'll have a lot of fun this week, TTS. Let's hopefully some more news comes out. Otherwise, we'll just start talk about Jim Ryan's punk ass, PYD's punk ass, the bots. Anybody can get it, dude.
Anybody can get it. Dude.
But take care, guys.
Pause.
I hate that shit, bro. Motherfuckers.
Okay. Joey, what's up with you, man? What happened to R&B, man?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to bring Sue back. R&B will never be here no
every day. That question. When you see R&B's Twitter account, you're like, "What's wrong with R&B?"
I'm gonna have to bring Sue back. I don't
bro.
never see R&B as in here. He'll never be here no more. I'm bringing Sue back, damn it. I'm calling Sue tomorrow.
Anyway, what's going on with me?
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Hopefully, we're getting a third podcast. That's what's going on.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah?
Now, you said this 2 weeks in a row, Joy. You cannot go back on this.
I know I'm not.
Okay.
Just waiting for vacation dates. That's it. Real soon.
Hey, guess what? Me, PYD, and Ray doing the podcast. And guess what the name of it is?
Mega! And with that note, I'm out.
Devin, what's up with you, bro? All righty, Dev. Hey, man.
Devin.
Hey, man. Devin and R&B, I got to talk to you guys. Am I... Y'all pieces of shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Sky L said, another podcast? Joey, Elaborate, play.
Exactly. I'm gonna have the trifecta: WBG, TTS, and POS.
Justin Mars says you pump faking, bro.
No, I'm not.
All right, man. We'll see what happened, man. We'll see what happened, but that's about it. All right, guys, we're about to go ahead and get out of here. So that's about it, man.
What a bitch.
Man, you're wheezing. What the fuck?
Fuck
Baby.
your podcast. Did you hear that?
You ain't invited, piece of shit.
I don't want to go. I want to go.
I want to invite your sister.
He's
That's what I'm gonna do.
incredible.
I want to invite your sister.
Jim Ryan peed on my leg and it healed all my wounds.
Oh my god, what the fuck did
All right, guys. With that, on that
Golden
note,
showered on fucking Reginald. Come on, man.
on that note,
You're
I don't know why I made that shit on top of my head right there. I'm mod. Hey, yo, why I tried to make Justin March a mod and it said error. Let me see. Let me try to do it again.
because you have too much snipers. That's why.
Is that no?
I don't know,
But
no, I
Sean
don't
had 90 at one time. I don't have nowhere near that.
I don't know.
Let me try to find Justin March. There he is. Let me see.
You can make him like
A standard
make
mod.
someone
It came up
like
saying error. Try again. What the hell, bro?
we'll
Hey,
sort it out.
Reginald's not
Yeah,
working.
we'll figure it out.
That shit is, we'll figure it out.
You can make him like a different tier mod. I'm out to charge people for live to snipe the mods.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. All right, guys, we out of here, man. You guys are awesome. Fun show. Xbox is the best box. Everybody else can kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Peace out, y'all. Kiss my ass.
Later.
Oh, shit, where's the fucking outro?
Reginald.